station, solar panels, electricity, paper and pen to even write statements, and more importantly, keep the mobile on the road.
So, but is that in addition to
Yes.
plans to start sort of state police? In
So
other words,
state police is coming after a constitutional amendment.
right, and
Here
it will
we
take
are
a bit
today.
of time.
Where we are today
Yeah.
now is that people are dying. People are being killed. 20,000 more policemen to the 350,000 reduces the cost per police from about 2-point-something million based on our budget, which is roughly like $2,000. If you look at the cost per police. Now, if you take it down to what other countries are budgeting per police, we're talking $20-something thousand, $30-something thousand per policeman. So where we are today is that I think we need a special force, taken from DSS, Army, police, the best. And we need to have not more than 1,000 people, less than, not like the old mobile police that we destroyed. This time around, their job is to go in like the junglers in Colombia, take out the people wherever they are, have their own helicopter, their own firing service, their aviation service, have their own self-contained system, and get SAS, Navy SEALs, or Israel, Syed, Maktal to train them, not more than 500 to 800 people. And they are taken not by quota system, but by capability.
Indeed.
We must have an elitism of ability. With that kind of force, these terrorists cannot sit in televisions, in messages on social media and abuse the country. The country will be able to respond fiercely against terror.
I think that's a very, very good idea.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know whether somebody else had thought about it in the past, but I think the way that you articulated it,
yes,
because every country, I mean, it doesn't matter what, the Americans have it, the British have it,
yes,
the Europeans,
yes,
the
and
Latin
they have
Americans.
dedicated funding. So it's
Yeah.
not this funding of $6,000 naira per police for training. No, they are training every day. They are ready every day for battle. So when Israel is in danger, they send the Syed Maktal.
Whenever a threat
comes up,
they go and
move
neutralize
the threat.
Very important
And
point.
the Colombian junglers is a very good example. I think Nigeria should copy it. It's not a time for more police until we find dedicated funding for police.
Well, I don't think there's anything wrong with having, in the medium to long term, recruitment plans to better equip the police, to expand the number of police. But I do agree with you that in the immediate term,
yes,
we need something like that.
So my problem is, if you add
briefly,
more
because
police,
we've got literally 30 seconds.
Okay, if you add more policemen and you don't increase the budgeting, then they are lame ducks. So what we need to do now is to find new sources of funding for the police and improve that funding, and then we can expand the numbers as we go. But right now, we need a dedicated force, and I think the president will do the Nigeria a good. I mean, it's sad that all the presidents before him didn't do it, but now we should do it. Have a special force against terror, and see to it that we can combat it, efficiently and effectively.
Very good idea. Chief Osita Chidoka, thank you very much.
Okay, I beg, make una help me go find 2Naija come, because 2Naija have been saying we need more soldiers and all that. Thank God that somebody outside this panel is saying now that what Nigeria needs is not more soldiers or more police. What we need is special forces. I beg, make una go help me find 2Naija come. It's very, very important. 2Naija, you must join this show today, because it will be very wrong or bad, or how do I put it on, if you refuse to join this show today, because I want you to defend it, because we'll be telling you for a while that not more soldier we need, but that's the biggest problem that my panelists have with you here on this panel. Yeah, but we will take it from there. I appreciate every one of you right there. Thank you very much for your time with us. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. God bless you now. Thanks for your time with us today. A link they posted, click on it, join us here if you want to discuss what we are presenting today. Although my presentation is not finished, I still have a little more to go. Mother for Mommy Diaspora, thank you very much, Mommy. Good evening to you. Thanks for all that you do. Thanks for always being there for us here. Thank you, Abu Azi. Appreciate you. Good evening to you. Thanks for all that you do. Thank you, Madam Eugenia. Good evening to you, Ma. Thanks for all that you do. Appreciate you. Black Panther, my brother. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Luwato, see my brother. I can see you coming on the backstage, but I've not seen your camera yet. Mike Akambare, thank you. Samudame, I can see you right there as well. Thank you, everyone right there, my people. A lot of you have commented. I want to say I appreciate every one of you. Help us to press on the like, help us to share, and also press on the dollar sign if you can. Encourage what we're doing here. Christian CX, I can see you. Wisdom Lucky, I can see you. Blessed Lady, I can see you. Thank you, Madam Amen Bright. Thank you very much, I appreciate you. Thank you, Chris Emenike. Thank you very much. God bless you. God bless you all right there. Madam Peggy Monday, thank you very much, ma. Appreciate it, Madam Stella Masevedo, and many more. Okay, I would like us to listen to this one quickly.
Morning, Adefemi.
Morning, Dr. Rubin. Good morning, Ayo. Good morning,
Good
Vivai.
morning, Adefemi.
How's everybody?
Intellectual today. With
Thank
the
you. Yes, the glasses, isn't it? It's doing a little something.
Yes, it's doing something.
Good morning to you, viewers. Let me tell you what's happening around the world. Marco Rubio, that is the US Secretary of State. He has announced visa restrictions on Nigerians accused of undermining religious freedom. Now, according to his post on X, the tighter controls will affect people who knowingly direct, authorize, fund, or support or carry out violations of religious freedom. Now, the move comes just a month after the US declared Nigeria a country of particular concern, and just a day after US lawmakers held a roundtable discussion with religious freedom and foreign relations experts in Washington, D.C. on escalating religious violence here in Nigeria. Now, if you remember, last month, the chairman of the House Foreign Affairs Subcommittee, Chris Smith, introduced a resolution recommending visa bans and asset freezes on individuals and entities responsible for severe violations of religious freedom in Nigeria. So that's what we're seeing. Well, staying in the United States with US-Africa relations, and the presidents of the Democratic Republic of Congo and Rwanda, that's Felix Tshisekedi and Paul Kagame, are set to sign a US-brokered peace and economic agreement with Washington today. Now, both leaders arrived in Washington earlier this week, as well as Kenyan President William Ruto, who will reportedly be present at the signing, aimed at ending this months of long-running conflict in
Let's begin what's trending in the United States, where the government has announced new visa restrictions targeting Nigerians accused of undermining religious freedom following escalating violence and what Washington describes as targeted persecution of Christians in Nigeria. In a post on X, U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio said the restriction will affect those who knowingly direct, authorize, fund, support, and carry out violations of religious freedom. And I'll read Marco Rubio's post on X. He wrote, "The United States is taking decisive action in response to the atrocities and violence against Christians in Nigeria and around the world. The State Department will restrict U.S. visas for those who knowingly direct, authorize, fund, support, or carry out violations of religious freedom. This visa policy applies to Nigeria and other governments or individuals that persecute people for their religious beliefs." Well, Marco Rubio spoke with Fox News on Monday, issuing a stark warning about the threat posed by radical Islam, describing it as a clear and imminent danger to the world and broader West, and especially the United States. Let's take a look.
Radical Islam has shown that their desire is not simply to occupy one part of the world and be happy with their own little caliphate. They want to expand. It's revolutionary in its nature. It seeks to expand and control more territories and more people. And radical Islam has designs openly on the West, on the United States, on Europe. We've seen that progress there as well. And they are prepared to conduct acts of terrorism. In the case of Iran, nation-state actions, assassinations, murders, you name it, whatever it takes for them to gain their influence and ultimately their domination of different cultures and societies. That's a clear and imminent threat to the world and to the broader West, but especially to the United States, who they identify as the chief source of evil on the planet. Okay, the reason why they hate the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, the leadership of the UAE, of Bahrain, is because they've allowed the United States to partner with them. That's why they hate them. They consider them infidels for it. They hate Israel. But they also hate America. And they hate anywhere in the world that we have influence. They seek to attack it, including here in the homeland.
Well, this is a clear signal that the Trump administration is taking a hardline approach to radical Islamic terrorism, marking a significant shift in U.S. foreign policy rhetoric. Well, the visa ban announcement comes a day after U.S. lawmakers convened a roundtable in Washington with religious freedom and foreign relations experts to discuss Nigeria's escalating violence on President Donald Trump's directive. Last month, House Foreign Affairs Africa Subcommittee Chairman Chris Smith introduced a resolution recommending the visa ban and asset freezes on individuals and entities responsible for severe violations of religious freedom in Nigeria, especially naming the Maeti Allah Cattle Breeders Association of Nigeria and Maeti Allah Cattle Hore as erring entities. Well, Macban has since denied allegations of carrying out genocide against Christians and urged Congress to withdraw the recommendation. Well, this visa ban announcement is a significant escalation in U.S.-Nigeria relations and represents Washington's most direct intervention yet in Nigeria's security crisis. Dr. Bati, I'd like your comments, but, you know, we've often talked about these sanctions, and now we are seeing a clear sanction right now, targeting individuals and entities that support and negotiate with terrorists as well. But also the mention of Maeti Allah in this whole conversation also is very important for you to discuss as well. So I'll tie in this story for us to discuss both. Meanwhile, the United States lawmakers have been urged to pressure the Nigerian government to abolish Sharia law in northern states where it has been adopted and disband the religious enforcement HISPA commissions, with experts warning that these laws and groups are fueling systematic anti-Christian persecution. Well, during the joint House briefing on Tuesday, Council on Foreign Relations Senior Fellow Dr. Ebenezer Obadari testified that the primary drivers of violence, Boko Haram, ISWAP, and radicalized Fulani militants exploit Sharia frameworks and HISPA officials to impose extremist ideology and operate with near total impunity. Dr. Obadari laid out a twofold strategy. First, work with the Nigerian military to neutralize Boko Haram, and second, pressure President Tinubu to make Sharia law unconstitutional in 12 northern states where it has been adopted since the year 2000 and disband the various Hizbah groups who are seeking to enforce Islamic law on all citizens regardless of their religious identity. This is another push that we are seeing, Dr. Abati. You know, the call for the ban of Sharia law also is an uncomfortable conversation that needs to be had. Your thoughts?
Okay, since President Trump named Nigeria as a country of particular concern, redesignation after the Biden administration, there have been a lot of moves in the United States in terms of addressing the issue in Nigeria. Well, let's start with what we call radical Islam. Now, radical Islam, yes, it's a very serious threat, you know, to the United States. We all remember 9/11, and it talks about basically extremist ideology that you can find either in terms of fundamentalism or in terms of the use of violent tactics to promote that particular religion. And 9/11 would seem to be a very good example of the kind of, threat that radical Islam can pose. For the United States, 9/11 was a particular, wake-up call. And the international community have been mobilized since then to fight global extremism. So it's not just of concern to the U.S., it's also for the global community. Second, now the U.S. now saying, look, U.S. will fight it. Other countries are fighting it too.
Yes.
What we're talking about is the need for cooperation, to check extremism of any sort, whether it's called radical Islam or it is called terrorism or it is called banditry. Now, to come to Nigeria, the U.S. says, Nigeria is not a country of particular concern. The announcement that they will restrict visas is inside the Immigration and Nationality Act, Section 212, Sub A and Sub 3C, which gives the United States, the powers to restrict visas for certain category of persons and entities. And I had made a point earlier on that yeah, it falls within the legitimate and sovereign right of the U.S. to admit whoever it wants to admit. It's not automatic that when you apply for visa that you'll be given. Where the problem will be is how do you identify who these religious extremists in Nigeria are? It's not as if Nigeria has a list of persons who are known as radical extremists. So that's why it's at the discretion of the consular section of the United States Embassy, issuing visa to persons. Now, the Nigerian government too does not have a list. If there is a list, and they have published it, well, I have not seen it. And then when you look at the Middle Belt area, Benue, Plateau, Southern Kaduna in the Northwest, most of the people who are involved in these things, the basis is not religion. The basis is land. It's economic power. It's about access to resources. So it's a bit complex in Nigeria. The other thing you raised is the Sharia.
Yes.
Now it was Dr. Ebenezer Obadare, he used to be one of our colleagues in those early days, who recommended that two solutions to address the problem in Nigeria. Put pressure on the Nigerian government to do a lot more. Then ban Sharia in 12 northern states and also ban the Isba units.
Yes.
Well, the thing to note is that the Sharia law is in fact in the Constitution of Nigeria. I think I said this about 2 days ago. In sections 275, 279. And its jurisdiction is civil. It's not a criminal orthodoxy, as some people are trying to define it in the United States. It means that the Sharia law can only apply to persons who have elected to be tried under the Sharia law. And we have Sharia Court of Appeal. We have in some of these states, where you have the Sharia, and in any case, it's a federal system.
Yeah.
Some states, that say, we want to adopt this kind of system of law, are allowed to do so. But that law should not apply to people who do not subscribe to it. So you cannot use Sharia law now to punish Christians.
Yes, and so
I do not think that President Tinubu has the powers to unilaterally say, he will declare Sharia law unconstitutional. In fact, that would be a prescription for chaos, for conflict. In fact, it will worsen the situation because persons from those 12 northern states and, religious leaders.
Why is this Abati like this, for Christ's sake? Why is this man like this? Is Abati not aware that this Sharia law have taken so many lives?
God bless you, Mr. Elvis. God bless you. They don't give Abati money. They don't give her money. That's why they talk like this. They don't give her money. Put allegedly.
What? Why? This is crazy. Everybody know in Nigeria, including the Northerners, know that Sharia law is satanic. It's not a good law. A law that have taken so many lives, that have imprisoned so many people, that have bite so many Christians, indirectly, directly, allegedly. Why are you advocating for this Sharia law? Why are you threatening the president in advance? If he removes Sharia law or disband Sharia law, chaos will happen in the country. What is happening right now in the country? Is it not enough? Abati. Wow.
They say, you will declare Sharia law unconstitutional. In fact, that will be a prescription for chaos, for conflict. In fact, it will worsen the situation because persons from those 12 northern states and, religious leaders who, since 1978 Constitutional Conference, insisted on the Sharia being accommodated as a personal orthodoxy. They will be the ones to now rise up in arms. So in trying to solve a problem in Nigeria, you create another problem.
All right. We have often seen, like you have said, that the Sharia law should not be used to persecute Christians, right? But we have seen that happen. I think we've discussed this at length. Ayo,
yes,
even recently, we've seen...
Now it's inching closer.
Yes.
And the truth is that we need to also decide whether or not Nigeria is a secular state or not.
Correct.
If we say that Nigeria is a secular state, then we cannot have sports whereby a particular religious law is allowed. So we need to make that decision. And I did mention at the beginning of this conversation on Christian genocide that we must have uncomfortable conversations around Sharia law in some states. I also believe that it's important to find out to what extent the Christians living in those... we've seen incidents where it crosses over. It always crosses over after a while. And that's where the challenge is. If something was instituted or called upon, if we see that it has a negative effect, we can go back to the conversation, revisit it, and actually find out if it's still working.
Except that Sharia is not a religion.
The
Constitution says there shall be no state religion.
Correct.
In any part. And there's no state of Nigeria where they say you must only be Muslims or you must only be Christians.
Yeah, but the point she's making
is a system of judicial administration
that applies to only a particular religious group.
Or whoever submits to it.
Yes.
But it's mainly the religious group.
So let me tell you why she's talking about why we're talking about this, because only recently I think we saw a man's store that was closed down in Abuja and said it was a Sharia court that repossessed his property, and we have seen some of these.
No Sharia in the FCT.
Well, that was the conversation
in the state where it was brought before.
It was brought before,
and so they are inches.
So it was in the state it was brought before.
Closer,
so exactly, because the people that were persecuting were using the Sharia court to do that. And so, like Ayo has said, this is a situation where these laws are inching and also persecuting people that have not subscribed to it. For example, we saw Deborah, the killing of Deborah, who was blasphemous, and she was killed. She was burned, but she was Christian, and they used the blasphemy law to persecute her. So these are the sort of conversations that are uncomfortable and need to be had. If we have to revisit the conversation, we should open it again on the table. And this is my thought. The Constitution is being reviewed all the time, Dr. Bat, isn't it?
We're talking about Sharia law.
No, I don't understand this about.
Abati is a wicked man. Abati is a wicked man. They brought to you the issue of Deborah. You can't even talk about Deborah. You are a wicked man, Abati.
And he showed that.
Naija watch. Abati is evil. He's an evil man. Naija watch. The question is, who wrote the Constitution? That's the question. Who wrote it? And if they say they should put Sharia law, we are going to put Ogun law, Isango law. Simple. I don't think Sharia law is part of our constitution, because Nigeria is a secular country. But now they brought to you, they point to you, they even show you on your camera, Abati. Deborah was killed unjustly. You can't even talk about that. You are evil, Abati. You are evil.
Let's finish. Let's wrap up.
I have told you people that the problem of Nigeria is the Constitution.
Well, I don't think President Tinubu needs to go in that direction.
Well, that's your advice. But the Nigerian people are saying that these are the conversations that need to be had. If this is a situation where Christians are being persecuted for something that they did not subscribe to, I believe it's something that should be put on the table.
Yes.
That's really all it is.
The Constitution.
Even his colleagues there are opposing him, stopping him. This man insists.
Mr. Elvis, on this one, Ojiokwe stood their ground. Now, they even brought to you. Now, can you take example, Mr. Elvis? In Edo State, they caught some guys, right, that were from the north. Why don't we now use our Edo palace? Why not take it to the palace and say, okay, go and do use a Benin tradition to judge? Thank you. God will bless you. See, let me tell you one thing. The reason why I said the Constitution is our problem. Now you people are going to enter the Constitution properly now.
Evil.
Because you people are going to enter the Constitution properly now. Now, two Nigeria say Constitution is not our problem. You now see that we are entering the Constitution now. Okpebolo, instead of him to use our palace to judge those guys, rather he went to give them 64 billion naira. Abati, you are evil. You are evil.
Anyway. Let's round up.
Well, all right.
Conversation. So,
all right. In the meantime, the Senate has confirmed the appointment of former Chief of Defense Staff General Christopher Musa as Nigeria's new Minister of Defense, following a rigorous 5-hour screening by lawmakers on Wednesday. During the confirmation hearing, General Musa faced tough questions on recent security lapses, including the withdrawal of troops from Government Comprehensive Girls Secondary School in Maga, Kebbi State. General Musa assured the Senate that he would immediately set up a full-scale investigation into the troop withdrawal once he assumes office, and vowed to probe the recent killing of a brigadier commander in Borno State, Brigadier General Musa Uba, and other attacks targeting military officers. Well, during the screening, General Musa also declared a hardline stance against negotiating with criminals, stating that such negotiations compromise national security. Let's take a look.
No one individual can do this together. We must work. So it says no to negotiation. There is no negotiation with any criminal. And I think that should be made very, very clear. We are working together. We're going to work together with the NSS office to ensure that states don't adopt such things, because those things compromise security. And to tell those that nobody, if you negotiate with them, they will never abide by it. It's just a moment. When they do that, they want to buy time to buy more arms, and then they were going to come. And we have seen it repeatedly. There are even localities that have done that. They still come after them. So, sir, it's a total ban on that, total ban on illegal mining.
Well, the screening session saw moments of tension when Senator representing Niger East, Sani Musa, suggested that General Christopher Musa be allowed to take a bow and go, prompting protests from lawmakers before Senate President Godswill Akpabio intervened firmly, rejecting the suggestion, stating that Nigerians deserve to hear from General Musa at the time when security concerns remain high. He cited pressure from the United States over security concerns in Nigeria, stating that even Donald Trump is on our neck. Let's take a look.
We are not asking him questions because we don't like him. We're asking him questions because our constituents would have loved to ask him questions at a time like this. So if we come here and we do politics of bow and go, this is not a period we should say bow and go. Even Donald Trump is on our neck. We have not yet asked him what his response will be to Donald Trump, the President of America. He is not just anybody. Chief of Defense Staff, a nominee for a Minister of Defense of a country, and you stand up and say you should take a bow and go.
Is that guy there aware that camera were capturing him? The Senate President talking, discussing something very important, and the guy was laughing. So our Senate have become a laughable thing like this, right? A whole number.
Nigeria, they are aware of it. They are all aware.
But that is very wrong.
That is what they do now.
Standing close to the Senate President, you are laughing. When the Senate President discussing issues, very important issues. Look at the guy.
We have not yet asked him what his response will be to Donald Trump, the President of America.
Who is that guy?
He is not just anybody. Chief of Defense Staff, a nominee for a Minister of Defense of a country, and you stand up and say you should take a bow and go, with so many questions on the mouth of Nigerians, with over 200 Nigerian children in the bush, kidnapped and being tortured. His appointment is heralded all over Nigeria with happiness, because Nigerians believe he has something to offer. Give the man an opportunity to give Nigerians hope.
Well, this is a far departure from the Senate's usual rubber stamp bow and go practice. Some people online say the practice was rejected because of international pressure. I'll take some posts on X. Before I come to you, Akan wrote, if not for Donald Trump, Akpabio would never have read the terms of his engagement as Senate President. Hope he maintains this energy for other pressing national issues. Another ex-user wrote, and hailing Akpabio, saying, distinguished sir, you have earned my respect for this singular act. The era of take a bow and go just like that as a nominee minister can no longer be accepted in this crucial time of heightening insecurity. All government appointees must be scrutinized. Finally, an ex-user wrote, politics aside, Akpabio asked some genuinely pertinent questions, it's clear that even within Nigeria's leadership circles, there is an awareness of the pressure coming from the United States and a need to respond thoughtfully. And also in the meantime, speaking about, General Musa and, the zero tolerance on negotiations with terrorists, the House of Representatives on Wednesday called on the federal government to reveal the financiers behind terrorism and banditry in Nigeria. The House resolved that the people backing kidnappings and banditry in the country should be named, sanctioned, and persecuted, while also stating that all terrorism-related persecutions should be open, expeditious, and transparent. The lawmakers also demanded that the federal government open a new special court specifically dedicated to terrorism, banditry, and kidnapping. These are all the right moves in the right direction. We've always called for these people to be named and shamed. Now the lawmakers are even calling for a special court for the persecution. Now your thoughts on Okpabio even referencing Donald Trump, that hey, Donald Trump is on our neck at this point. This international pressure, the pressure is getting worse.
It's getting worse.
Go ahead.
I'll begin with the special courts because this is something that...
Okay, guys, we need to stop that right there. I want us to start talking. I appreciate you all once again. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all. I want to appreciate you, Didi Anthony. Thanks for the super chat earlier on. I'm very, very grateful. God bless you, sir. Guys, help us to press on the like, help us to share as we listen to the first caller of today. Mother Deborah. Mother Deborah, are you there? Mother Deborah, I think I lost you there. Okay, let's quickly take it this way. Kamala Deborah, hello? Can you hear me?
Yes. Good evening, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you, man. Good evening to you. Talk to us.
Yeah, good evening to everyone. You are welcome to today's program. Let me first start by saying for the very first time I've heard Akpabio say something that makes more sense.
Exactly.
Honestly, I'm surprised that because anytime he talks, you begin to wonder what kind of intelligent IQ that he has. But for the first time, he said something that makes sense, and I'm happy that he's able to at least be reasonable today. Then regarding Mr. Abati, honestly, that man, I still don't know why he's sitting down there. I can't even get to listen to anything. Anytime he's talking, I just mute my telly because I can't listen to him. He never says anything that is reasonable, and he's actually displaying his evil nature on air for everyone to see. I still don't understand why Arise TV is having him there, So that Ruben Abati, you can just see that he's a terror sympathizer. If you find out deeply now, you'll be surprised that the reason why he's supporting Sharia law, I've seen his type before. If you go deeply now, you see that he's either a half Muslim and a half. These are the kind of people that they are neither here nor there. Yeah, they are sympathetic towards Islam, and then they pretend as if they don't like what is happening, but at the same time they are sympathetic towards it. I've seen a lot of them even in the UK, particularly some of the people from the western part of Nigeria. You have a lot of them like that. They are half Christian and half Muslim. So they cannot even see what is wrong when they are doing what is wrong. Everybody knows that Sharia is a religious law, and he's trying to say the Constitution says there's no state religion. And then what is Sharia? Is Sharia not part of a religion? Even when his other people, I'm happy that they stood their ground, and he should be ashamed of himself. He should be ashamed of himself. I wonder why his wife and children cannot, maybe they are like him as well. Why they cannot call him to order. He's just disgracing himself on air and exposing his evil nature for everyone to see, that he's just a terror sympathizer. Even clearly seeing what the Sharia is doing. Even Muslim countries that have adopted Sharia, they all came out to say they don't want it. Then you now, instead of you to stand on the ground that this thing is not going to be good for Nigeria, then you are allowing some states to practice it. What if tomorrow they now want to force it on the entire country? What would you say? So that Ruben Abati, he's a disgrace. You know, he's a disgrace, and I still wonder what he's doing on Arise TV. He's one person that I can never get myself to listen to. Everything whenever he talks, it's always disgusting to listen to him. You know, I just hope they get rid of him from that Arise TV so that people can at least listen to them. Kudos to the women, at least they stood their ground.
Yes.
Not to give him audience to speak out that nonsense that he was saying. Everybody in the world knows that Sharia is no good. Even Islamic, even Saudi Arabia, they have shifted away from it. Then instead of you to stand your ground and say, no, this thing is not helping us, it's not fair. Then you are saying Tinubu should not do that because you are sympathetic. You are a terror sympathizer. So with everything, are we not already having chaos? What can be worse than that? So we should just hold our hands and wait until they enforce it on the entire country. That's when you will know that is going to cause chaos. This Sharia that have been practiced, just go and find out the countries that are practicing it. How the countries are today. How backward and evil those countries are. Very shameful and disgraceful, Ruben Abati. I'm waiting for one day they will kick him out of that Arise TV because he's constituting nuisance on that platform. I don't even know the people that are listening to him. Anytime he opens his mouth to talk, you can never hear anything reasonable. Very wicked man. The look, the reflection of his face is just how his heart is. The way he is looking, you can just see that negative energy on his face is the way his heart is as well. If you want Sharia, then go and practice it in your house. Nonsense.
Thank you,
anyway, thank you so much, Mr. Elvis. Thank you for your good work.
God bless you, man. Thank you. That's a wonderful submission. Mr. Paul, thanks for calling in. Sir, talk to us. Good evening to you. Mr. Paul.
Hello?
Go ahead, sir. Talk to us. Good evening to you once again.
Hello, my brother. Good evening.
Mr. Paul, you are distracted.
Yeah, good evening, my brother.
If you are distracted, please.
Yes.
Talk to us.
Okay. Yes. Yeah, good evening, my brother. Yes. Good evening. It has been a long time. Yes, my brother, I don't have time to waste. I'm angry for what you have played by Ruben Abati. You know, our people don't supposed to know that anything you, as you planted as you learn, you arrange your bed, is how you are going to sleep on it. And you know, what is happening in Nigeria, why we are into a mess today, is some people, they see evil, they cannot say that this is evil. But I want to tell them from the bottom of my heart that God will visit everybody who is supporting what is happening in Nigeria today. That evil will visit his family. If you support evil will visit your family. If you support the good thing will visit your family. As the Ruben Abati is supporting this nonsense, this Islamic agenda in Nigeria, that Islamic agenda will visit his family. And the third generation, I don't have much to say this night. All I want to say this night is anybody who is supporting the killings of Christians, the killings of Nigerians, those people will visit his family and his generation. That's what I have to say. But I'm saying that America should come in, not going back about it. All those evil must stop in Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Paul. Thank you, sir. Hello, yeah, good evening to you.
Hello?
Hello. Turn down your system now. This one had the rain now.
Hello? Yeah. How are you, Nigeria Watch?
Good evening to you, sir. Please talk to us. Where was your name? Where you calling from?
Good evening. This is Chris, calling from Maryland,
Thank
US.
you, Mr. Chris. Talk to us.
Thank you for your good work and keep standing on the right side. Don't worry, we'll get there. I know it's going to take it's a long marathon race, but let me comment on the thing you showcased today and also yesterday. There's no need to talk about Abati. Abati is always two-faced person right from time. If Akpabio has been standing this way right from the beginning, nobody will accuse him of anything, despite the way he came into the Senate. No problem. And for yesterday, Nigeria just made a wrong statement by saying that Trump was coming to attack Nigeria. Capital no. Trump never said he's coming to attack Nigeria. Trump said he's coming to clean up the terrorists that are killing Christians. That's what he said. And for Nigeria to be coming to be giving wrong statement and accusing, give us our mandate and Black Panther that they are the one lying. Yesterday he was saying it as if people are not hearing him. That guy likes to hear his voice. I don't know. He doesn't want people to talk. He just wants to hear his own voice talking. Man, that guy, I think I don't want to attack his personality, but he has to check himself. Maybe he needs some therapist. Give us our mandate and Black Panther, please stand on the right side. Keep giving him back. Thank you for your answer call. I appreciate that. God bless you, okay?
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, Mr. Chris.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah, bye.
All right. I appreciate you all right there. I think we should start talking from the panel. But before I will take that, I would like to quickly take this article you can see on the screen. Although there's a video for it, but because I don't get the time again, I just have to take the article so we can start talking. Dele Momodu was on TV this morning where he said that withdrawing of police escort strategy to suffocate the opposition. He went on the chieftain of the African Democratic Congress, ADC, Dele Momodu, has said that the recent directive to withdraw police escort from very important personalities, VIP, is a strategy to suffocate the opposition. Momodu made this statement on Wednesday while responding to questions in an interview on Prime Time, a program on Arise Television monitored by Daily Post. The publisher of Ovation magazine stated that only politicians in the country, capital cities, should lose police escort and not ordinary Nigerian. His comment is coming against the backdrop of the withdrawal of police escort from very important personalities, VIPs. So I'll just go to his quote quickly. Speaking during the program, the former presidential aspirant of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, said those who should lose their police escort are politicians in Abuja, not the ordinary man. Then he went on, quote, "It is not a crime to be successful, and police escorts should not be taken away from the likes of Dangote and Otedola. Taking away police escort is part of the plot to suffocate opposition." Just imagine where this man is coming from. To be honest, Dele Momodu, I disagree with you 100% this time. Because this is not all about, we cannot be politicizing everything. The president made a decision. Now he's doing it because of the opposition. What are you talking about? We don't have police people on that can look after the normal people anymore. All of them are allocated for different positions to be protecting VIPs. In the UK, you can have a private security man that can protect you. So that should be more. In fact, that area now of business should be more lucrative at this particular moment, since they withdraw all police force from protecting VIPs. So Dele Momodu, if you're talking about Dangote or Otedola, let them go and get a private security. After all, Otedola have a private security in his house, 24 hours protection in the UK. They stand on the gate and they stand on the front door to his house. So you can do the same thing here. You don't need Nigeria police. Let Nigeria police protect the common people like us. Dele Momodu, I disagree with you 100%. You know, everything cannot be politicized all the time. I'd like us to start talking, my people. Give us a mandate. Please talk to us. What do you need to do?
Mr. Elvis, oh yeah, do your head. Hello, who is that?
Thank you.
Okay, it's me, it's Alabo.
Oh, Mr. Alabo, quickly.
Okay, Mr. Elvis, I just want to say, you know, Nigeria, why is raising this concern? Moku not just write it off. It's possible to, but it will be fair for Nigeria.
Oh God, write them off. When you come to your turn, you talk about when you come to your turn, when you get your turn, you talk about them. Write them off, I beg. The UK way you. Oh God, let me talk. Let me talk. Hold on. Let me talk. Thank you. Well, they are killing people. The woman where they say Gary for Orion is being killed. The one where they say Lubo for or say is being killed. The one where they sell Kulikuli for Kabila Junction is being killed. You are talking about these criminals, these looters, these thieves stealing our money, destroying our people to be protected. I greet you, Mr. Elvis. Mr. Elvis, I will pray for you again. God will bless you for all that you do. I know one day we'll go see you in person, but God will continue to bless you. You are a blessed man. You can never go down. Mommy, that's right. I love you. Thank you very much for all that you do. This is the height of criminality. When you want to read it, I was even thinking that, in fact, man, you are truly who you are. God bless you in Jesus' name. You are a blessed man. You have our people being killed everywhere. In the UK, in America, how many police they protect opposition? If you have your money, go and get your personal security. Get them. Authorize is man. God Almighty, this is evil. Even Elon Musk, police does not protect Elon Musk. He has no personal security. Elon Musk, the richest man in the world. Man, you these guys, eh? And the average Nigerian is being killed, being destroyed. And that's why somebody can come here and come and sell lies to the Nigerians that we need more policemen. And that I call lady, all kudos even to you yourselves. I agree to my brother. When you now apportion our police officers to protect these people, then what then is the duty of the police then? Now when there's armed robber, when they are stealing now in Benin, you now begin to look for police. You ask them, where are the police? They've gone to protect Obaseki. They've gone to protect Ashwe. And the average Nigerians are dying. This is evil. Dele, where you are in UK, can you call a UK police to come and protect you in UK? You get your security. Opposition, if you feel that your life is being threatened, speak out and get your security guys to protect you. Mr. Peter Gregory hello, sir. Please allow me. Mr. Peter Obi goes everywhere. How many times have you seen police escorts? Please, Nigerians, what we are dealing with is very, very critical at this time. What we are dealing with, and don't let anybody sell lie to you. Don't let them sell any lie to you. Yesterday again, they told us here on this platform that you arrest terrorists. Arrest them to decorate their house, right? And today you can see a foreign country tell you what they do with terrorists. As a matter of fact, your ex-president Bangla told you that during our own time, when we catch terrorists, we don't send them to their maker. I like that word. Oh man, I like that quote. We send them to their maker. Because why? Their maker did not create them to kill people. God Almighty. I'm a Christian. I have Muslim family. My maternal grandparents are Muslims. Bangla said, when we catch terrorists, we send them to their maker because your God that made you didn't create you to destroy humanity. The blood of Abel was crying. Why so? Because there's life in blood. There is life in blood. You now see somebody kill a fellow human being, and somebody will come on this distinguished platform to tell me that when you catch a terrorist, you should arrest them. Arrest them to do what? To put them into our military. You see, evil men, evil people, crazy people. Permit my word, Mr. Elvis. You arrest terrorists, you will catch them to decorate their house. You see them? These guys are killing people, destroying people. Deborah was killed only because she said this platform is for education, and they killed that young girl because of what? Sharia law. Because of what? Terrorists and jihadists. They destroyed them. And now somebody told us, when you catch terrorists, save them, oh, use them, decorate house. America will not catch terrorists and will not arrest them. They destroy them. They send them to their maker. And that's why it's so important to now speak on this. This criminal president cannot do anything for Nigeria. When he was elected, I said it here. As soon as you saw this guy in, you have destroyed Nigeria. Is he not playing out now? Mr. Elvis, what you are doing today, you don't know. This platform is also a platform for prophecy, because most of the things we are seeing now, we have said it here some times ago. You said it, sir. Nigerians are suffering now. How can I be in my own country? I'm a citizen with I was born in that country. My country, you now come from Sahel to destroy me, and you now say if my security guys catch them, they should arrest them. No, don't arrest them. Musa, I challenge you. You have been nominated as Minister of Defense. Christopher Musa, hear me and hear me well. Catch them and send them to their maker instantly. They don't deserve to live. These are evil people. They killed Deborah, a young girl with bright future, and about to sit down there and see, these men are evil. How many of the Christian law? Okay, Oyo State, Lagos State, Edo State, Osun State, Akwa Ibom, Anambra, Enugu, Abia. Do we have a Christian law that rules there? No. We only live we live our religion. We are Christians. And we won't say because you're a Muslim, when they catch you, amen. Abati, man. I don't know. Honestly, this is so heartbreaking. How many of the Christian laws have you seen in the southwest states, or more so in the 5 eastern states where Christianity is predominant? How many have you seen there? Abolish Sharia law, destroy it, ruin it, expunge it. It is an evil law. It should not be used for humanity, because that law in its entirety is against humanity. It's an evil law. Now on Akpabio, my only question: if Musa cannot take a bow and leave, what about the previous ministers that you allowed to take a bow and go? Akpabio, Senate President Akpabio, in case you are listening, Musa will not take a bow and go. Well and good, because now we have a critical moment, but we also have critical moments. The finance minister took a bow and left. What is happening today to our finance? We have a critical moment. The Minister of Interior took a bow and left. We have a critical situation. Most of these guys, they all took a bow and they left. You now see the state of the country. See the state of the country today. But now, Akpabio now know what we're supposed to do. Nigerians, don't be fooled. Akpabio is an evil man. He played to the gallery. Because if he has stood his ground at the very first time, but how can he even take his stand when the way he got there is an evil way? When the way he got there, it's not clean. Akpabi was not on the ballot. He's also a rigged senator. He wasn't on the ballot. Akpabio is a rigged senator. But now that a foreign country is on them, he now said Musa cannot take a bow. I like he cannot take a bow. But for the previous ministers, will you bring them back? Someone like Festus Keyamo, will he come back? The one that said they are renovating the airport. Have you seen anything ever since then? Is it not the same Akpabio that told you that they will put street lights, over 2 million naira to build one street light? Have you seen them today? These are evil men. Musa will not take a bow and go, but go and bring other ministers that took a bow, not telling you what they will do for Nigerians. I like the way everything is playing out now. I like it, but we need more. Donald Trump, we need more. Nigeria is a secular country, and nobody should be persecuted or taken down because of their religious belief. Whether a Muslim or a Christian or whoever you are, you should not be persecuted because of your religion. And that's why we said here during this Mumu ticket that these guys, they have an agenda. And that's the only problem I have with Black Panther. We told you here that these guys, they have an agenda. But you, my brother, you told me that they cannot do. Now you're not beginning to see it. That's my only challenge with you, Black Panther. Because we told you. Is it not playing out in your face now? Where are these guys? They are destroyed. How can you slaughter a human being, including a general? That's the highest of impunity. And you do that to an American general, the country will be on fire. You know what it means to acquire a general? A general, before he got there, you know what he has gone through? You can't dare to an American, to an American. You can never do it. That country will be raised. But Nigeria, everybody's gallivanting. Musa, I challenge you. Do the needful. Those that buy Deborah, those that buy the general, and everyone they part, make sure you capture them. And now we talk about you don't need more men. You only need technology. And they are telling you that you need more men. More men to do what? When you have drone strike that can strike these guys down in the forest without you move an inch. So Nigerians, if the INEC president, the criminal president, if you want to listen and hear, employ more drone technology to bring on these guys. We don't need more men. We only need for the escort be taken away from these people to protect Nigerians and go into our forests. Use more drones, more technology, and more missiles. That's the only way to go. America is doing it. They won't even show up in some places, but they will strike there. Russia is doing it. They won't show up in. They won't have a president, but they will strike. Ukraine is doing it. Why are we different? You need more drones. And this guy that we have today, they can operate drones. Let us use our drone attack against these people. Mr. Elvis, once again, thank you very much for allowing me to speak. I hear the mic.
All right. Give us a mandate. That was a wonderful submission. Thank you, my brother. I was about ringing the bell. Yes, it happens same time. Thank you very much. I would like us to take this call from Madam Origin. Madam Origin, thank you very much, ma, for calling in. Good evening to you. Madam Origin, are you there?
Hi, George.
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Talk to us. Good evening to you, ma'am.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I greet everybody. I greet Mommy Diaspora and Mr. Niger Watcher. I just called to say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's because of people like you that there is hope for humanity. When good people keep quiet, the world is destroyed. And destruction of the world is not only by the evil people. but it is a collaboration of the good people keeping quiet and not doing anything. But you decided to do something. Let your platform be a place where people can come and groan and scream and shout to see how we can drown the voice of people like Abati. And the media world have been under siege the same way Nigeria is under siege by the likes of Abati, the likes of, I don't know who, or whether it is because of, I'm beginning to feel very strongly that he is, but yes, he is a Muslim, and he is representing what his religion stands for. Because to be honest with you, for this couple of months, I have been, because it's good to know your neighbor. Islam is the closest religion to me, and I have never paid attention. And this season has opened my eyes, and I have really, especially those that left the religion and all of that, go to X, go to a few places, you learn more. You learn that Abati is defending what he believes in, because there is nothing wrong in the whole earth wiped out if they don't succumb to Sharia. So if you are on the earth, it's supposed to be a place where the only God to be recognized is the God of Abati. And if you don't belong to the God of Abati, you don't stand a chance. It does not matter how the person is being eliminated. So that is what it is. So another thing I want to thank you so much. There's something you call the attention of. I want you to replay the place where those two guys were standing. And I believe strongly that those two guys were either his police surrounding and trying to intimidate the Senate president. Their body language is very cold. I want you to play it again. I want your panelists to take a look at that again and see how these people have in all around. This is how they have, with whatever else they're using to intimidate the nation, intimidate the people, and make sure that they have their way. And I say it here, if our oil should be on the table, their gold must come to the table. We have to figure and settle this matter once and for all. Now that we have the President of the United States of America putting his eyes, helping the people to see how we can recover from this siege we have been under for the last almost 60 years. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much, Madam Origin. Thank you, ma'am. All right. That was a good submission, but I wish we can play that particular video. The exact minutes we've passed there. But nevertheless, I'd like us to move on. I appreciate every one of you right there. Let's listen to what Black Panther have to say. Thank you, my brother. Good evening to you. Talk to us.
My brother, my brother, my brother. More grace, better grace upon you. More grace to our mommy. God bless you, ma. And more grace to everyone, both that are listening and the panelists that are here today. More grace to every one of us. Let not any one of us take our eyes away from the globe. What they want to do is for us to take our eyes away from the globe. You know what I'm saying? Now, I will start from the beginning. You see, America is already in Nigeria. We know how the game is played. We know how the game is played. Now, they have been investigating this Nigeria for the past 12 years. has to tell you that they were on ground. They have been on ground and they are getting it from every tree they planted on ground. They have been getting the feedback, the fruits have been coming back to them, and they've been chewing the fruit. And the fruit is so juicy. Now, Nigerians, I want to thank all Nigerians in diaspora, especially the ones in America. I sent a message here. I said, go to the Twitter pages of all the senators, all the members of the House of Rep that are in these committees that are looking into Nigerian cases. It is mind-blowing. Nigerians they've never, all the constituency, all the senators and the House of Rep members, they've never gotten an outburst of messages in the millions. Videos, voicemail, everything. Facts, everything. Rubio, I've gotten go and look at Rubio X pages. Nigerians are pouring it in. Go and look at the senator from Texas, the one in charge of this state, the one that has been fighting for a very long time, Ted Cruz. Millions of Nigerians are bombarding his X message, giving him the facts. I want to thank Nigerians. Don't let us take our eyes away from the globe. Please, I beg you. Because the paid agents, like we have, some of them were here yesterday. They speak like paid agents. They are. But we put a word behind, they are allegedly. I know they are. Because I follow the money. I spoke about the money here. I want to say thank you to Donald Trump, the Pontus. Thank you very much, sir. May God continue to increase your wisdom. Because the Bible says all things work together for our good. Moses was used. Nobody believed. Moses, that was an idol worshiper in Egypt, was used. But many did not believe. Many Christians did not believe. Yes. But when the light came, we saw it. Thank God we saw it in our lifetime. Now, the Nigerians, our brother, one of our brothers from Washington, D.C., it's an Edo State extract, led a group to meet with the committee and sat with the committee. And the objective was that they should bring forth the list, probably list that they have. They should drop it and speak on the fact they have on the ground. And they went in there, they spoke with all the senators and the members of the committee. They brought everything out and they submitted the list to them. What they are doing is concretizing the facts on the table. That is why they went into a closed door meeting, and every house members, every member spoke, and all of them were focused that Nigerian government were telling lies. Every members of the committee spoke. They said Nigerian government were telling lies. That Donald Trump should press further. Everything has been packaged. What Rubio did was a piece of the iceberg. The final thing is going to be on the table of the Pontus, and he's going to elaborate and expatiate on how the sanction will go. We are not only pursuing the sanction, we want in Europe, everything that they got, everything linked with those that are saying, oh, no, sanction them. They will be included. That is our fight. People like those people that like Abati, that are saying, oh, no, Sharia law, those people will be included. That is what we are fighting for. By the law says, aiding and abetting a crime, you have committed it yourself. So what Abati is talking about, Abati is the one we call educated illiterates. You see, he's trying to take our eyes away from the ball. He's contradicting himself by saying Nigeria is a secular state with two laws. When we were saying here that in the Nigerian constitution, they embedded in it Sharia law. Some people came here and started shouting because they are ignorant. There are many ignorant Nigerians there. It was as a result of Peter Obi that came into the front run of this democracy, of this politicking, that made a lot of them to participate. But they are not good students. They don't want to listen. They don't want to hear and then their heart be taught on what is going on. Rather, they just want to follow the sides of things. That is why they came here to contradict. Or anytime we put forth something, they contradict it. I said one thing, and I must give thanks to our great hero, Gani Fahmi, the late Gani Fahmi. May his soul rest in perfect peace. You see, the Nigerian state, I said it here, that Nigeria is not a country. We don't have a constitution. But people were saying, even some of the affiliates of these terrorists, they came here in Nigeria Watch here. They were saying, oh, we don't need a constitution. New Zealand don't have a constitution. Britain don't have a constitution. Blah, blah, blah. Boo crap. Sorry for my word. They were saying it. But what are we going to now? But is bringing forth a contradictory statement that Nigeria is a secular state, thereby a secular state can have two laws. And he said he's a lawyer. That's why I say he's educated, illiterate. And he has affiliation. Let people go and investigate him. There's a link to what he's saying. He speaks like a paid agent. He speaks like a paid agent. Because go and watch his tape. When we're talking about the constitution, he was his mouthpiece was very low on Sharia law. But now, you see the mouthpiece is high now. Because he doesn't want Sharia law to be expunged. The question now is, who were the people that told a lie that said, we the people that wrote that constitution? That is why I said, Abdul Salami, I'll be pressing that Abdul Salami should be arrested. He should be arrested for committing a great crime against the sovereignties of nations that came together and they didn't call themselves Nigeria. It was the British that called it Nigeria. He committed a treasonable offense by not presenting the constitution before Obasanjo when he was being sworn in. Then the question is, who are the men, the wise men? Let me put it in a very fine language. The wise men that sat down and wrote a lie and embedded the Sharia law into the constitution. That's the question. But the head of it, the head of state then was Abdul Salami. He should be arrested and put into, well, I don't need to, his name is there. It's going to be sanctioned already. He's already there. So, this is what I've been saying. Yesterday, everything I said yesterday, I stand on it. You can vet it. Anybody that want to discuss against it, come to this channel, let us talk. I said Nigeria does not need military personnel more because your president, who have a great intel more than you and I, Obasanjo said Nigeria does not need any other thing. What we need, we have the capacity. And capacity, we have enough soldiers that can do the damage and nullify everything that comes from these terrorists. Secondly, I listened to the incoming defense minister. He said, he even went further to say, what I need is technology. You can see when I said yesterday somebody was a paid agent, I wasn't lying. He said, I need technology. He's the one they need to, he talked about the policing. We need to increase our policing because sharing of intel is better than having millions of useless security that will not benefit you. If you don't have intel within the police, the synergy within the police and all other security apparatus, you cannot have a formidable team. That is what he was saying yesterday. It has to be a teamwork. That was why when he called VDM to his house, VDM thought he was being arrested. But he said, I need your help. That language is being spoken in the US, everywhere, even in England. They say, I need your help. They need your intel so that they can finish the operation. That was what he was saying. Not that the man was weak. That's a good good word to use because it's a universal word within the rank and files of security personnel all over the world. I need your help. Does not mean I bow before you. No, I need your intel. That is what he's trying to tell him. And he gave him the intel, and the man was satisfied, and he said, you can now go. Simple as ABC. That is a man that followed the books when driving the train of security on how to get these people down. You need intel. And you need what? Technology. Why is Harrison capturing those terrorists, buying them? How did he do it? Go and watch, go to his site. Go and watch the drone a Nigerian bought for him that the so-called is using, and the military, they've not lost anybody. They've gone into combat, they've not lost any person because they are using the right equipment. This is not a war. This is a different kind of war. We have guerrilla war, we have so many kind of war. In this kind of war, where you go into a place that is so dark, you need the technology to be able to draw the schematics on how you will go. I want everyone to go and watch. It is out there now. How the America came into Nigeria. The schematic is on YouTube. How they came in and how they draw the map and how they apply technology. They came in the midnight. Do our military, our police, do they have the gadget to come in the midnight and use the gadget technology to see people as if you're in the daytime? We don't have it. Those are the fundamental things he was talking about, that he needs technology. Every soldiers that they don't have day and night. Everything is day. They don't have night. They can go into battle in the night, in the day, any time. Technology has made it possible for that to take place. That is what they use in sniffing out those terrorists in Nigeria. And when Zamfara, they sniffed them out and they took just one person. They took the person on board and that was it. The bird is on board. They spoke it and he immediately spoke to his wife that I'm on board. I'm coming home. Simple as ABC. No casualty, nothing, because the technology did the job and the man was on ground to clean up the mess. That is what I've been saying. And somebody will come here, a paid agent will come here and tell you that you need more soldiers. I told him that Nigerian military is more than that of England. Forget that. They don't use those they don't use those measurements that what he was using. They don't use it again. Because presently, America is doing something presently that by next year, you all are going to witness it. Our technology is going to take over. Who is going to be the master of the air? That is what is fighting today. Everyone is fighting for it today. So every one of us should not listen to this. They want you. If you listen to them, your eyes will be off the ball. What is going on now is that there is nobody that is going to Islamatize you. I've said this several times. I can't explain it. But event we gradually fold up, open, you will see it clearer. Event we open up, you will see it clearer. The people on the list, are going to be revealed to us. We are going to see it. We are going to see their network. Sir?
You know, I hear what you say, but one thing that I appreciate as I was talking to myself now is that thank God we have US as the world power. I will not say more than that. Thank God we have US as the world power.
That is it, my brother. Because when people say, oh, they will Islamatize, remember, we are in the 21st century. Those archaic things that they used to do cannot take its place again. I stand on that ground to manifest what I think and what I have, all the data that I've carried, all the resources I carried to myself, and I thought about it. It is not possible. And it is plain now. You all have seen it. It's more than what you think that is taking place. Nigeria, may God bless you and give you more grace. Let us not take our eyes off the ball. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you. Thanks for your submission and your information, the information you passed as well. Okay, I'd like us to move on by hearing from, our Dream Nation. Mr. Alabo, please talk to us, sir. Thank you. You are not there. Madam Patricia, please talk to us, man. Good evening to you.
Good evening, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you.
Thank God. Ah, you won't say, I feel like say I go opt out. But thank God that Mr. Alabo is not answering. So let me
No,
fire
no, no.
on.
I'm here.
Hey,
You can go ahead.
come on, my come on, come on, you don't pass. Wait, you go wait. Though, just wait. Make me
Which of you
wait
the
for your
most?
turn. I
Where
don't
are
start
the
to
most? Where are
talk.
the most?
Oh.
Show me your the most.
I,
Show me your the most.
I don't start to talk. Okay. Mommy, good evening,
You
mommy
see me allowed
diaspora.
to about you.
Man, come on.
Eh, for
You
the
don't
most,
call
for
the
the
name
most.
answer. Good evening, mommy diaspora. Good evening, all our panelists. Make I first greet Mr. Labo. Good evening to you, special one, because you did sleep on your guard. Yes, that's why I overtake you. Anyway, thank you, Mr. Black Panther, Mr. Chivas Amali, Mr. Elvis. Again, we cannot thank you enough. I especially cannot thank you enough because I know what you do. I know how much you put in. Is it takes a conviction, and a dedication for anybody to stand the way you have been standing for Nigerians now, Nigerians yesterday, today, even yet unborn. So thank you. We appreciate you very, very much, Mr. Elvis. Our comment section gurus, please like and share, hit on the dollar sign. Like I said, I always repeat it, not they bite. In fact, the more you give, the more you save go receive, the more you are blessed. You say, Jesus say it's more blessed to give than to receive. So practice it, and especially for a good human cause that Mr. Elvis is fighting for here. I think he deserves all our support. If you cannot lend your voice, also lend your money. Not only comment section will stay. Okay. Thank you again, Mommy Diaspora. Dele Momodu should just enter in house and lock himself inside in cave. Na cave o, na cave na I wan make he enter, or cage actually. Because for him to come out and tell us now that withdrawal police escorts strategy to what suffocate opposition. Listen, you the opposition, you are all the problem. Because as far as I know, since Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the president of Nigeria, has been on power. It's been sworn in since the 25th. I'll be waiting which day with that 25th of May. Yeah, till now, GCR waiting it be commander in chief. I never see people are tackling matters that actually affect Nigerians than only what affect you people. That's all you are becoming out to voice, including our very own person, Peter Obi. Okay? I never see anywhere where una come out collectively say na so, or even individually say this one don do. No, it always everything is politicking. Everything, it's about politics. Lives are not to be to be handled as used as political ploys. These are lives. A person gone is gone. Okay, so for you to come out to tell us that Tinubu withdrawing police force from you people is a ploy to now sabotage you people, or please keep that to yourself. We the common people in Nigeria, we no kukuma get anybody. The police, Nigeria police force was supposed to be for the more vulnerable of the most vulnerable in the society. But that's not what we are saying. You people that think you have used our own resources, because of course, who did they give the contract? Not you now. Now they give the contract now. Where they defraud every other Nigerians. Now, una two now, una don't join the class, they will protect una two for defrauding the rest of us. So please, you don't get any legal standing to come out to say not to truncate you people. Okay? You get your money, all of una get on money. When I go hire civil defense. There are a lot of security companies in Nigeria actually that render security services. So go and do the same and stop politicizing everything that comes. This is not the time. Okay? Mr. Akpabio, having to shut the man down, the guy from Niger State, whose state, the senator, that said the man should just take a bar and go. Because the man thought, that guy thought is the normal thing now. You see, they don't see, they can't smell it, they can't wake up and smell the coffee. That's the problem. This is a man, a senator, that girls were kidnapped from his state, probably from his own constituency. But as long as he's concerned, they are just numbers. Okay? They are not humans, they are numbers. And they are deplorable. So it doesn't matter to him. So for him, now is the same thing that they normally do. Nobody come there when they are nominated to really be, rigorously questioned. So he thought it was making sense. He stood up, raised the motion. My colleagues, I beg you, this one I something everybody don't agree. Even Nigerians are applauding him. Everybody agree on it. Let him just take a ban and go. But this time around, no. Akpabio is not having it. Akpabio change the game for him. And say, no, what are you talking about? Take a ban and go. When America, they are our neck. So, which means it took America to do on our neck before now we know so that we'll do the right thing, Abi. People when you vote now for our constituency, give on our vote, which means we clear now, say nobody really put on there, now put on ourselves there. Because it's America now that is the one holding the carrot, So as long as it dangle that carrot, you will have to bite, whether I like it or not. So that's what I see. And this is a shame. We should be hearing that because we represent people. And people are the ones that sent us here to represent them. And this kind of thing that is happening, it's not supposed to be happening. We must question this man. That's what I'm supposed to hear from the Senate president. But that's not what I heard. He said Nigeria, yes, he mentioned Nigerians are waiting to hear. But the most one that was the Ugboriri, that was in it. He said, because Donald Trump is in our neck. Nigerians are not at their neck now. So the Nigerians, one that they sleep, continue to sleep. Because they don't see, this now see finish now. Now see finish with this. Tell me, somebody saying they represent me. That's why I'm also facing the ones representing my constituency. You cannot be in that place. You are not speaking. It's not okay. You are not raising any motion. Nothing. You are just there quiet, like say you are a looker, be passerby, be looker. You know they okay. You know they okay. This one he speak rubbish because he not get sense. Yes, not get sense. So it's good he challenge him, but at the same time, it's what they normally do before. That's why the guy thought, today let me please the president, Senate president now. Tell him, say, make everybody just support him, say make it go. Now he say no. Fine. We leave that then. All those people that were arguing whether now IPOP they key people or not IPOP they key people or now Uzodima. I don't even know why they play those people a video, Mr. Elvis, honestly. Especially those ones where they make noise. So noise. I don't know whether you hear them. Me, I'm not feel they make head
The
and tail
reason
of those
why
people.
the reason why that video was played, two people were arguing. One of them was a bigot, tribal bigot. So you need to understand it. Yes. So
I know they really understand them,
we
Mr.
need to
Elvis.
excuse them,
Their noise, their
So
noise, their noise too plenty for my ears. I don't. I try to hear what this one do. Yeah, it's just like a confusion, scene because it don't make sense to me now. At least my dialogue is you talk, and then I go listen. Then the other person go talk, or me I go talk. Then you go listen. This one everybody talking upon into one another. Like, I mean, I know the feel they. Honestly, I know the feel. Now the truth I tell you, say me I no go fit lie over within yes. Now the why I see I be that for me I think you drop that one. Then that man that Dali thing when he always they talk. But Mr. Elvis, we know say yes. We know say the sheep people come. That one are true. Say the sheep all these people come different states. Because even me, I remember as far as 2017, when I dey see people, the sheep then come. When I go Nigeria, of course I go Nigeria like 2 times a year, and it go happen say I dey see them. I go dey question say, what is this going on? Who are these people? These are able-bodied people. They will tell me say, oh, they say that they're hungry for nothing. So now they bring their corn here, make their corn they find. I say, but these people, no go sure say these people go rise up one day. See, they want to eliminate everybody. Those there, they were the one giving me the confidence that no, we know. But Mr. Elvis, you have played couple of videos here. When it be say those videos and even when they beat the people, they were speaking Igbo. You have played it here, especially the one when they pay me pass. Now that woman when you play with the children, when you go farm, small children, they go try to find food, make them, where they lay them down, begin to flog them. You remember? So those will not be those will not be this Fulani now. They were
yeah,
speaking Igbo and beat.
that's true. Yeah, but that's long time ago. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we are because this Danity now, as you normally will do, it was now attributing everything now to Fulani, in Imo State somehow.
But we all are already used to that. When things is not going, some of my Igbos way, they just they normally say not be Igbo person, not be Igbo person. I've addressed that so many times. We know that.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you. So now that one I believe in, and he was saying that if and he also contradicted, he was lying that they are very quick to call out evil, and he also said that Igbo know the key person, the key people. Excuse me. Anyway, may I just leave that deleting of 18. The guy that spoke what I wanted to hear was the guy they interviewed last, who gave a recommendation as to what the direction Nigeria is supposed to be going, which is the special squad to be fighting these insurgents. I think Tinubu should listen to that. I've spoken about Abati yesterday. I don't want to talk about him anymore because Abati is just an evil person. Okay, Tinubu, our president. Yes, our president. Yes, you heard me right. We could not hear the boss. Now Nigeria president, and as far as I still carry the passport, you can say I'm a Nigerian. Therefore, he's my president. Listen and listen well. Do the needful. Listen to good advice. Take that man's advice. Form a special squad to deal with these people once and for all. And they must eliminate them. No, all those bandit terrorists, kidnappers, sympathizers, all of them should be called out, named and shamed. That's what we want to see. The financiers, those ones that have been going to meet them, the ones in the government, parastatals, that say they claim they know where they are, they claim they are the ones that can talk to them, the one Buala was talking about, where he was trying to be stylishly denying, all those type, they should be named and shamed. They should let us know who they are. All of them, until you get rid of them, you will not have a country. You will not. So the earlier we get rid of these bad eggs among us, the better for us all. And that Sharia law that the Americans are calling for to be abolished, it must be abolished. Whether Abati like it or not, and whether the Northerners like it or not, the ones that have, of course, not all Northerners want it. I know those Northerners that want this law to persist. We are starting with those ones that don't want it to persist, and we are saying no to it. If you say you are practicing democracy, then you must practice democracy to the fullest. You cannot practice democracy and have other things added to democracy. Okay? We have our own way of governing ourselves before British came. Now that you say you have adopted democracy as a way of life, a way of governance, let it be fully what is portrayed in all the whatever 36 state plus FCT. There should not be any other one, any other type of rule of law taking presidency in any other place. The federal one, which is the democratic one, should be what is allowed. It doesn't matter who sneaked it in the Constitution, who wrote the Constitution. I don't care. All I want is, now that America is saying it, Nigerians must back it. I back it with my full chest. I will not allow that. If I know that that was what is in that
I
thing.
back it also with my being.
So if I knew, if my parents knew, my father knew that the Sharia law was in that constitution where Obasanjo was sworn in, everybody will come out to say no to it.
No, Mama Patricia, I think it was done because Obasanjo wanted a third-term agenda. That was when
That's
that thing
what I'm
actually
saying.
really
That's what I'm
surfaced.
saying now. Nobody
No,
knew
it was
now.
not done like that. Obasanjo was not supposed to be there. He was supposed to be
Let me
pied.
just finish.
Obasanjo was supposed to be pied.
So that's why I'm saying that Sharia law must be abolished. Whether I like it or not, if Nigeria want born, let Nigeria born. Like I said, me as I dey here, I dey see the talk am. If it happen gbegere tomorrow, I go buy my ticket, I go Naija. Anyhow, I go support my people, I go support them. I dey talk am. I no put water for mouth dey talk am. I no be coward. Now once person dey kpai, you cannot kill a dead person. Me, I'm already dead. If una no know, make una know. To be born in Nigeria, you are crucified already. Okay? If you don't know, no. So, this law, this Sharia law, where they say they practice now for not, take and buy my lovely sister, Deborah, for so innocent girl. The girl go school, go uni. They begin saying that this type of religious thing. You guys say not be this platform now, I beg. This one not be for that kind of thing now. Finish. Let them buy the girl for blasphemy. About to get his mouth, his dirty mouth. To see they propagate for this evil way of of a court or whatever rule. Look, not go better for you, Abati. Mr. Elvis, I don't want
Madam, Mama, let me add this to your point. You see, people are saying that if they change the constitution, something go happen. Nothing go happen. Nothing. Nothing go happen.
Let that happen. We don't fear.
Nothing go happen.
Listen, instead of them, look, make I tell you something, Mr. Blapata. This is where they come, with gradualism. If they are cowards, That's why they are doing gradualism. If they are not cowards, let me just finish. If they are not cowards, why are they not coming with their full chest out? That is what we want to do. And make me see whether we're not going to respond.
Okay, thank you.
What they are doing is gradualism. And we've discovered them, we've caught them, and this is where they stop. We'll pass here.
Okay,
thank you.
The thing is that they are trying to threaten the president in advance by putting fear on him.
That is it. Thank you, my brother.
That's what they are trying to do. Unfortunately, I don't see Tinubu like someone that can be threatened. If he wants to take decision, because the reason why people are hating this Tinubu today, there are some decisions you're supposed to take, you are not taking them, to be honest. You ring yourself into become a president, take some vital, important, beneficial decision that will be beneficial to the people, not the satanic elites. But what we are saying that you are more giving a priority to the satanic saved people in the call themselves elites. In your ambassadorial role, you see that criminals like Fulham and all that. So that's where our problem, our plight, our complacency continue to come from. Like this Sharia law, what was the contemplation over banning of Sharia law? Why must you sit down in any kind of table? Why must you have any kind of delegate, any kind of body? Okay, Mona, go think and come, whether we go. Just pass it and ban it. Anybody that talk, put in jail forever or bite. Death penalty. Listen, I've said it before. The only way this country can work now, proper iron hand, and we need a better leader that can take that decision. Look what happened in Singapore. When the Singapore president came in, that man came into power. Do you think he sat down? He was contemplating take the satanic decision over these people are bad. I want one. Sharia law that you and I know that they are there. They are designed to buy people, nothing else. They are designed to suffocate people. They are designed to cause pains to people. Now, it's useless Abati and the cohorts are trying to threaten Tinubu in advance that if it happens, there will be chaos. Chaos how? Except there's somebody that is the president. Tinubu is just there as a rubber stamp. Simple. Please.
Mr. Ivis.
Yes,
sorry. Let me just say something. The place when America hold Tinubu, now that thing is going down. Even if Abati like we can, all like Abati likes are like Abati made them come and talk.
Mama, Tinubu na ally of America. He go do am.
He go do am. Me, I not say go. He go do am. Make we wait and see.
Kukuma do am. To be honest, because so much people hate this man. Please mute yourself, please.
Thank you.
So much people hate this man, and the only way you can win some minds back that will begin to like you to take some drastic decision. Simple. A very drastic decision. I'm looking at people's face to take decision as how? Somebody is saying that the system that brought Tinubu into power, it cannot change it. In most cases, yes, you are right. But in some cases, you can still change it. The same people brought you in fraudulently, through corruption and all that, you can still betray all of them and do the right thing. It's possible. It's possible. If one thinks that the only way to take country is the only legitimate way, like some of us always think, it's not always like that. It's just
Yes,
that
you are right. It's not always like that. You are right.
It's just that we've been unlucky to have people ring the veto power. They still don't use the opportunity to do the right thing. There are people in this country that are willing to read the veto power if they have the opportunity, but they will use it against the people that supported them to ring the power and work for the people. It's possible now. I'm not saying for other country. It's just that we are unlucky. When a criminal in the veto power, it remains a criminal probably forever. We are unlucky. Simple. Mr. Alabo, for the last time,
For Naija Watch, for Gigali of this country, for Africa, he entered the country illegally. He don't change the country. I don't know what the country name. You people will remember.
All right.
Black Panther, relax now. Let me talk.
Thank you, Mr. Alabo. Good evening to you, sir. Talk to us. 8 minutes.
Good evening, sir. Thank you, and God bless you for what you do. I appreciate every one of you. I've missed you guys. Be busy. Thank you. Good evening, Mr. Najawosh. Good evening, people on the comment section.
I baby now. I think say you don't the breastfeed baby now because my mama supposed to do that one before.
Don't be smart now. Baby day. Very still the feet saying they inside below. You know they sleep for night. It's well. Thank you so much for your concern, sir. She's doing great. Thank you, Nigerians. Those on the comment section and everyone on the panel. I appreciate every one of you. God bless us for what we are doing. Mommy Daspara, a big appreciation to you, man. Abo Azi, holding the comment section. God bless every one of you. Thank you, the backroom staff, and thank you, Mr. Evie's wife. God bless you, man. Let me just start. I know I just want to speak a little about the concern of withdrawal of police from the VIP. Yeah, it's a good one. The concern of Dele Momodu was raising, which is the right thing to speak out now, so that if the APC-led administration has any plan, or they have a plan to only do this thing on the oppositions, with this pattern now, it's going to stop that. Raising alarm is a good one. And he did the right thing by coming out to speak now. Yeah, my own area is for them to be fair. Because as we, the common people on the street, you don't have the security, but it's only for the big people. We don't support that. If you are withdrawing the police from the VIPs you call, let it be withdrawn from those Yahoo boys who will go to the DPO and take police. From those top big men of the APC, a common councillor will be going with 2 police. So those are issues we should look at. Because if the political leaders are doing the right thing, we'll have a better security. They don't need security men guiding them. But if you are going to only do that to target people, Mr. Peter Obi have a right to have police also. So if you go and withdraw from Peter Obi, the only one way you give him, you now go and take it. Then people like Kwankwaso, who is pretending to be an ally to Tinubu, or people like former governors who are supporting Tinubu, they will be having like 5 because they support Tinubu. Then other people will not be having police. Those are the area I want us as Nigerians who will condemn that. So if there is any withdrawal, let it be for everyone, be fair to everyone. Withdraw them and put them back to the society to protect lives and property, to protect innocent citizens, not only for the rich men as it used to be. It's a good concern, it's rising now. And then they have money, they can build, like our brother said, get a private security, hire them. But the concern is raising is noted. We have to put our eyes and checkmate the government. If we see anything, I saw a policeman saying that they have issued an arrest. Any police they see escorting anyone, they should arrest. Those are things I want Nigerians to put our eyes. Mr. Evis, thank you. I know. You said you saw one that you raised concern, and they will ask you what is your concern. That is the Nigeria, how it works. When you are trying to do the right thing, they see you like a foolish person. That is our problem.
When you rebuke corruption, they see you like a foolish person. Now you won't come change our way of life. So it is difficult for Nigeria to accept doing things in the right way, following procedure, because the politicians have taught majority and gullible Nigerians to believe that corruption is a way of life. If you have as a civil servant, you don't have to give people whatever you want to issue through the open door process for one to do. But you have to go and hire somebody to stay at the gate collecting 10,000 from Nigerians, then you can issue them the certificate immediately. But someone who will follow due process to come will have to wait for like a year before you can get that very thing that somebody got in a day. So they have made it as a culture, as a way of life. So that is the thing. So coming in to begin to tell people is always difficult. We are talking, when I look at the things people are stressing about Reuben Abati, I want you people not to forget that he's a politician. He speaks like a politician. He wants to work for President Tinubu, and he wants to be seen. You know how President Tinubu said he's calling him. And since he went to do that interview with President Tinubu, his pattern has changed. That is why I'm telling you, if you want your integrity to remain intact as a Nigerian, never you visit the Bodilon, never you visit Asurok, wherever you see Tinubu, because once you go in and meet him, your character, your integrity will be rubbed with a palm oil, and you will not be the same anymore. And he has exposed a lot of people Nigeria look up to think that people of integrity. But after visiting the coming in of Tinubu, it has exposed a lot of them. We don't even spiritual leaders. They are now speaking from both sides of their mouth, because the policy and the strategy of the Jagaban is what money cannot buy, more money can do it. So those are the strategy. If you don't agree on 10 billion, we will give you 1 trillion. You can never get it. We will give you a house in London. We will give you a house in US. We will give you all manner of promises, or give you all your way, or put you in one board where you will receive money in the rest of your life. So with that, you rob your integrity that you've built for years. That is why the character like Bishop Kuka, who was then nominated by Tinubu to go to Rome to represent Nigeria, now is speaking that there is no genocide in Nigeria. So you wonder, the same man that they pie Deborah in front of him, which even they almost burned down his church before the Nigeria security men came to rescue him. That same man is saying there is no genocide happening in Nigeria. So it's really a sad reality that people will look up to. Tinubu have rubbished them. The president have rubbished them. They no longer have integrity. They are now speaking and thinking about what they have gotten, the benefit they have gotten from the government. So whenever they want to speak, they now speak to balance it. It's so sad. For us to build in Nigeria, we must stand tall and stand straight. We must reject anything called corruption. That is the only way we can fix our country. Looking at what is happening, characters like Daniel Bohala, I keep praying that may Nigeria happen to him and his family, his entire generation, negatively. The same way someone in Benue State who is crying. The woman who went to US to testify lost 5 of his children. That woman is traumatized. He's crying because of what happened. And a lot of families, Christian in Borno State, where he come from, even the same community where Daniel Boala come from, which cannot go to church freely, they can't practice their religion. And Daniel Boala is coming on TV talking and be laughing on something that is very serious. And he will be talking and seeing it as if you now wonder, is this a character? I want to live and I want to watch the end of these characters, these people, how it will be with them and their children. May it happen to them. The same thing those people are suffering, all those people supporting this evil, let that same evil happen to them. And we will see them cry out. Tinubu is, yes, if he spends so much money, use so much Nigeria resources to buy people, he can spend 8 years. But who knows? There is God in heaven. Who is the one that decides also? Because man proposed and God disposed. How yes, he will have his 8 years. Janeboala might serve in the second term. After then it has finished, he will come back as a citizen. Maybe we'll start lying for another political party to get back. But it's not going to be forever. People like him, we have seen people like him. Where is Lai Mohammed today? Has anybody heard of Lai Mohammed today? So government comes and government goes. You will return back as a citizen. And Nigeria will happen to every one of them. Today, you'll be going with the presidential guide, going with top security to protect yourself. Tomorrow, you might not have that opportunity. You will be out of there. That is why the same Reni Omokri, who pushed the agenda, who came on social media to talk about the genocide happening in Benue State across the Middle Belt, the same one has changed its language today. So it's a sad thing that coming to our Nigeria as a state. We look at Obasanjo was sworn in without a constitution. And Obasanjo was given that constitution because under duress, they brought him from the prison to come and do their bit. As the ex-military was the only one they trusted that can do their bit for them. And this general sat down and agreed. The cabals that hold Nigeria, they agree and okay, who are we going to trust? Since what we have done to Abiola, we have tied him. We brought him out from the prison and he's gone. So what are we going to do now to represent? We don't trust Abiola, but we need to bring in Obasanjo from the prison. And they brought him out from the prison and they gave him that mandate to do their bid. And when they inserted this Sharia law into it, he couldn't do anything with it because he wants to return for his second term. And they allowed the Zamfara state governor to go with that law then. From there, northern state, from the northern state begin to adopt it. It was agreed that it's only going to be on the Muslim people, people that believe you are not going to try it. But what did we see? A woman was preaching and he was unalive before everyone because of blasphemy. It happens to Deborah and a lot of people in the north. They have closed down their church with this same religion law. So we must abolish it. We must take it out of our constitution because our country is a secular state. We did not adopt any constitution we did not adopt any religious body as a way of life for any Nigerian. So for that, for us to move forward, that must go. And I believe with what is happening in US, we may get there. But we Nigerians should not wait for US. We must
okay, Mr. Alabo, thank you.
And take it. Thank you, Mr. Najawaj.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for your submission. I appreciate you. All right. Let's hear from Mr. Odoa. Mr. Odoa, thanks for joining us today. Good evening to you, sir. Talk to us.
Good evening, Mr. Najawash. Thank you very much. Thank you for your good work. Good evening, everyone in the panel. Thank you all for your view and submission. Good evening, Mommy Diaspora. Thank you, Mommy. God bless you. Really appreciate your effort. Thank you, ma. Good evening, commenters, listeners, and viewers on the passerby. Well, thank you yesterday. The reason I could not really join on time, I was inside a box. So at the moment I came down, that was how I pressed in. So, and the two Niger was really, I don't really know what to call him anyway, but he will not succeed. And that is only what I can see. So, Daily Momodu, he tried his own view. Since it is police that him is looking for the VIP, like Dangote, because he mentioned two person, Dangote and Hotel Dollar. It should not be their new police to escort them, because I believe had lived in another foreign land before when he was doing his journalism work. Is that how the London he went to? Is that how they pack their police along with people that have money in their country? Since this terrorism has been taken over everywhere, Dele Momodu have never come out as a journalist or ex-journalist to really bring hell or to bring the heaven down to the earth over the activities. No. All of them are just concerned of how they will get to that seat and just eat the one they believe is national cake. They are left concerned if human being is the one that they want to lead on. None of them care, because if they care, it is what you care for, it's what you always show concern of. So they don't care about the rest of Nigerians. As far as the thing we just get to them as to feed their pocket, to feed their mouth, like person that is eating dry gari. So, they don't care about it. Well, all Nigerians should thank America, or they should thank Donald Trump. The Nigeria that is sensible Nigeria that know that they have value of humans should thank Donald Trump, because if not Donald Trump, the Senate, the one they call Nigeria senator, doesn't care about their people. They doesn't care. Since they have been shouting who called those soldiers out of their duty, who called them in that whether Zamfara, Bikebi, whatever. No senator have ever raised up their voice. If not that America have now in the Akpabio and his group neck. Since Buhari time, none of them talk. So what else can we do than to say thank you to Donald Trump? Because for those who are saying Donald Trump want to come and invade, I think they have ear now that they hear the question that Akpabio, we are not asking the other one or his view. We are not saying that they don't want anybody to go take your bow and go. That you have to tell us what and what you will do and how you're going to do it for us. Don't just come and explain, but at least tell us what you can do and what you can do, so that we will support you. So thank you, Donald Trump, because I will even say not only their neck, tie all of their body, both their head and be on them. Because they did not really care about Nigerians at all. They don't care about us. Because if they care about us, Donald Trump, you will have not even be the one that we even ask them that Nigeria should be a part of particular concern or whatever. So thank you, Donald Trump. So that is only what Dr. I don't really know the reason they call it Abati, Ruben Abati. He said Sharia law is in constitution. First is the country a religious country, one religion country, or is a country of different religion? Okay, we that are not Christian, Muslim, or traditionalist, then what is our law that they are going to put in the constitution? Because any constitution that did not go along with all the people that is in the country, that is not constitution. Because you cannot put Sharia law, and our tradition have a law. You did not put our own. Let me tell you our own laws. A person did all those things that they are doing, if not you give him smate so that they will plaster his stomach. So they should go and put it there. Not only to cut their hand and their leg. They expunged person out of the community, drove him out of the town. So these people will have to be drove out from Nigerians. So they should put it in that law. Because Abati just get up and talk rubbish, then the next thing they will tell you, respect elders. All those elders did not respect themselves. The constitution who allowed them to, that is why I always said, if Nigeria is one, why must you tell the person in the south that he must call 100 and something, I'll be 200 and something, then the other one should come and score 60. Then no, we must do things the way it's supposed to be. If it is for A, it is for everybody. If it is B, for everybody. If really Sharia law is working, why did Abati have not asked them? Why did all these people that are doing all these things, why did Buhari now we are not putting them into Soja, not calling them repentance? Did the Sharia law allow anybody to repent? I believe by now they will have, I'm saying it, most of those people state, the people that you will have been saying, they will have not have one hand and one leg. Some will have not even have a hand and leg at all, if really they have Sharia law. And if they have Sharia law, then the tax that is coming from the what Sharia is against, why do Sharia law not ban it, that they should not collect those money? They should not collect those things at all. So anyway, it is a country of blind. So one eyes man become the king. Since then, our people believe when you talk English, make you have sense, that is, you are educated. So they will call people who's British have given them their language, then they'll be giving them rubbish ideas. As America asked for it, not only America, we the Nigerians asked for it. So the Northerners people asked for it, the South, the West and the East, all of us asked for it. Sharia law, even if they put it in constitution before, what they call the Nigerian constitution, if it were there, now we the Nigerian now know that something like that, stupid lifestyle like that is that constitution. It should be cancelled. We don't need it. Because we are not Muslim. And even if you are Muslim, it is not all Muslim who believe on that way of destruction. So that is my view and my take. Thank you, Mr. Najawosh. Thank you very much. Is there any other person there? Hello?
Well,
Yeah, we can hear you.
We are here. We
And
can hear
let's let the next person.
I have a question.
Can't you guys hear me?
You say that okay.
Hello. Hold on. Can anybody hear me?
Now we hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Why now? I'm talking. Because Amanda is saying you have a question to somebody.
And nobody heard what you were saying. No, your voice did not come out. That is why you see.
Hear what you said. That's what.
Okay. All right. It's strange, but that's fine. Thank you, my people. Tunaja, please talk to us. Okay, Tunaja, sorry, we lost you. Give us Amanda. Go ahead with your question quickly. Although it's your final submission.
Okay, I was going to say to Mr. Labo, when you say that Tinubu corrupt these people, for me, I don't think Tinubu corrupt anybody. They choose to corrupt themselves. Tinubu did not corrupt any of them, because I mean we have a case here. Mr. Harris is an example. He told us how these people they will bring money to him. How they will bring money to him, and he'll tell them no, I can't work with you. So Tinubu did not corrupt them. They choose to corrupt themselves because they collect money from these evil criminals. So for me, I don't think it is Tinubu. It is them that want to corrupt themselves. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother. Tunaja, if you're available, talk to us now.
Yeah, thank you, Naija. I appreciate what you are doing, and thank you for having me. Greetings to all the panelists, the chat, and special greetings to the viewers. And I have to say greetings to all the people that are helping support Naija Watch to get this program done every day. Regarding this Sharia one, I must say Obasanjo made a catastrophic mistake to do what he did. I always said that if Nigerians in the South don't make arrangements for the future, they don't plan for the future, because of the demographic shift that is going on in the country, they should start practicing, facing Mecca 5 times a day, because that is the direction the country is traveling. We in the South decided that we are not going to have many children. We want to live more Western, easygoing life. The others, they don't want to live easygoing life. They would rather go with their cows and go with their religion, marry more wives, have many children. There are consequences to that. This is a democracy. And even if Obasanjo made the catastrophic mistake to include that in the constitution, even if you have a secular state, eventually, if you have 60%, 65% Muslims in that country, then you're going to reach a tipping point where you can't stop it. Even you will find that even within your state, people will be converted. That's what is going to keep happening, because they were going to keep marrying and having children, and before you know it, your own people will be converted. To many of us have family members that are Muslims already. That's how it happens. So we have to be conscious of these things and make arrangements. Either you pass a very, very strong religious freedom and anti-discrimination law in Nigeria and make Nigeria a very, very strong federal, secular state. That religion should have nothing to do with the state. And that is, personally, that's the path I think we should walk. And this thing that is in the constitution, the Sharia law that's in the constitution, should be taken out. It's not healthy for a nation, because eventually the nation will become unstable, because some people will have an Islamic agenda, while others will have their own other agenda too, and you will see that competing interest. But you want to remove that from the state, so that even if the country becomes Muslim, you'll still find that because the state is very secular, like Turkey, it's very hard to convert it to like an Islamic state. So that's something we have to watch out for. Regarding Chidoka's statement about special forces, see, this is the thing about Nigerians, and but I guess he's allowed to have his own freedom of speech to say whatever he likes. But many of these people don't really know national security. They don't understand these subject matters a lot. There are very, very few people that understand. As a matter of fact, in Nigeria, the only understanding they have is when they take action. That's when you know whether they are doing the right thing or not. Like, because of what Trump has done now, if there is any good thing that's come out of what Trump has done, it has forced us to confront this issue of the Sharia. It has also forced the government to confront the issue of national security. And they clearly know, Wala said it himself, that they are looking to recruit more people. They clearly know that's the problem. And him telling us that we need special forces. America has so many special forces. They are so specialized in removing governments, specialized in attacking different people, but they are not that specialized in finishing terrorists off. Because I said maybe because they are the ones funding it, so they can't finish them off. Because all the terrorists they've ever confronted, I don't see anyone they've ever managed to finish off. They've not finished anyone off. Al-Qaeda is still there, probably not in Nigeria even. ISIS was in the White House 3 weeks ago. Which one? Boko Haram is still causing mess. They are all still there. And the idea that some of all these people have the means to solve our problems and special forces is going to solve it, forget it. It's not going to solve that problem. Special forces doesn't even come close. What is going to solve it? You take over your land. Don't let anybody walk on that land without them confronting security forces. Because every time they confront security forces, they are spending time confronting them while others are gathering around them. And when the others gather around them enough, no matter how armed that militant group or terrorist groups are, they will not escape. Because more and more, every single minute they are spending fighting our security forces, more and more are coming to reinforce them. Let's see whether they're going to be able to kill 500,000 or even 100,000 security forces. They will not be able to. They will fall every time they show up. The longer you fight, the more chances you lose. That is how you have to design the system to function, not having special forces. Special forces, are you going to disappear from one end and show up in the other end of the country like a spirit? You're not going to do that. And if, as a matter of fact, when you're busy trying to rush you an incident, they will ambush you. And this is another thing they do very, very well. These bandits, they will cause a distraction somewhere, and you want to go and deal with that distraction. On your way, they've already set a trap for you. Because they know you have to go there. They know that there's only a certain amount of party you're going to use to go there. They will be there waiting for you. And they will ambush you. Many of them, even the general that was killed, is similar pattern that they use. That's what they use to finish them off. I have a friend that I've lost with that same strategy. They do that all the time. So you have to have people so that they don't have space. I don't know why people keep saying this is propaganda. What is wrong with you people? Is there something seriously wrong with you? I'm saying you should put your people everywhere. I thought you don't want to give your people jobs anymore. Give your people jobs so that they can be everywhere. They will have money coming in every salary every month, and they will go. They are also going to be able to pay tax to the state. They are going to keep the country safe. So that Nigeria should be the ganging up against terrorists. We have 250, almost 250 million in population, and we cannot even gang against a few terrorists, gang up against them. How do you gang up against the people? If you don't have individual power, flood them with people. Flood them with people. Let's see how they're going to survive. This idea that you're going to use special forces to do it, we already know the answer to that. We've seen it happen over and over again. America have tried it, they've not succeeded. Israel has tried it. UK has tried it. We've all tried it. The Irish people, the Irish terrorist issue that they used to have in Ireland, in the UK, they almost killed Margaret Thatcher herself. Where they are busy trying to find it, until they decide they're going to find a way to resolve the problem. Sooner or later, you have to figure out a way to deal with the problem. And for me, this is a national security problem. You have to deal with it with the people that you have. What is the point of having 250 million people if you cannot even use 1% of your population to defend that country? 1%. You cannot even use it to defend your country. Then you don't deserve security. If you cannot even use 1% of your people to defend your country, you don't even deserve security. It's not asking too much from a nation, and that is jobs too. Then if you go to this issue of visas to our politicians, you know, in a way, this is one of the reasons why I like Trump. You say whatever you like about the guy. His dislike for black people is exactly what I anticipated. That's why I said he should become president, because he's going to start revealing all these things. That's what he does.
Who is dislike for black people?
Trump. See,
why are you trying to bring racism into the issue?
You see that. Look at
why?
You want to start twerking now. Hey, you want to start twerking for Trump now.
Speak straight to the issue.
Twerk for Trump.
Is it wrong for him to do it, or is it right?
Twerk for Trump, like you love Trump so much more than everybody.
Speak straight to the issue. I ask you a question. Is it wrong for him to do it, or is it right?
Be quiet. You used him inviting Nigerians to come for refugee status because they are being persecuted. South Africans that are not actually being persecuted is inviting them to America as refugees. Nigerians, no. As a matter of fact, anything is banning us from coming to the country right now. So now, move on to the politicians. I think that is a good thing. There's always a silver lining with everything. Because these are politicians, they've been trying. I wish he bans all of them. But they should ban all of them from Western countries. As a matter of fact, for me, I wish Oyibo will kick us out of their country, including myself. Let us return back to Nigeria. Because we will return, we are going to build that country. Because all this stuff we are keep going overseas is not helping us. We are taking our energy and our brain to go and work for them. And then we come back and badmouth our country. That doesn't help us in any way. So, in my three position is Sharia should be taken out of the Nigerian constitution. It's not going to help us heal as a nation. The Chidoka's advice is not sustainable. We need security forces everywhere. All examples around the world has proven that to be correct. And I think I actually support Trump banning all our politicians, not some, all of them.
That was one ring for you.
To any Western country. Thank you.
I beg Naija was 10 seconds.
No, hold on. I read there for now for not stop and let me stop him by myself. Not be me in there. Just let people speak, and this ongoing bullying, I don't like it. I ring the bell. Everybody, all of you here, when I ring there, I wait for some seconds for you to round up. You know, don't remind him that they ring bell for him. He is aware, and I'm here. I'm muted myself. Thank you. Quickly go ahead for that 10 seconds. What you wanted to say, sir.
Yeah, I just want to correct something too. Is it to Baba or me?
No. Mr. Alabo, go ahead.
Okay. To Baba, I just one thing I want to correct, please. Chidioka did not say.
Who be to Baba here?
It's me calling to Baba.
Wait, who was speaking? Sorry, I didn't say not to Baba. Sorry, my brother.
To Naija, I be in this sleep. To
Naija. Sorry, we don't there for this to Baba case. I beg Moku 7. More leave that one. That one another day. Naija will prepare that case.
Saturday we want to discuss that one. Saturday
I beg to Naija. I beg point of correction. Chidioka did not say Tinubu should not recruit. He's talking of what we can do immediately now. That is what he's saying. He did not say he should not recruit people into the army or police. Thank you.
Okay, that's the case. I'm fine with that.
But Tunaja, what's your stand on the Sharia law? You want it to be abolished, or I don't know?
Yeah, yes, I think it should be removed. Nigeria should become strongly secular. We need to pass that law, otherwise the South is facing a serious danger here, because you can't avoid the demographic shift that is happening. Muslims are having more and more children, and sooner or later they are going to try to force Sharia on everybody else. So you have to have a state that is very, very strongly secular, and anybody that tries to touch that rule will be seen as enemy of the state. And I really hope they find a way to fight back. I don't know how Obasanjo was able to somehow do this behind everybody somehow kept quiet and allowed that. That should never have happened, because it wasn't there before Obasanjo did it in 1999, if I'm not mistaken. So that is an awful thing to have put inside the Nigerian constitution, because we are seeing the consequences now. Many of them are ruling.
Who put them inside the constitution? Who put them?
Oh, was it not under Obasanjo?
Who put them inside? Who tell you?
It's the people that hand over the constitution to him.
It is Abdul Salami that put it in that constitution and gave it to us.
And the generals that came to.
He should have removed it now and changed it.
He can't remove it because that was their plan. They wrote it and gave it to Nigeria instead of you and I to write it.
If Obasanjo,
they were Southerners in that committee.
There was no Southerner. It was the Ahmadu Bello University.
They were there.
That wrote it.
You don't want to hold your Southern brothers responsible for what they allowed to go
if
through.
Obasanjo had tried to remove that in that period, they would have overthrown his government. That was the plan. So
they know they overthrow any government.
We have to find a way to do it now. We have to find one way or the other.
They know they overthrow any. Let me tell you guys, all this threat, like that was just talking here. All this threat, they cannot. Nothing will happen. Look, let me tell you one thing. The constitutional conference we did, we need to enact that law and pass it to every state. Do any changes you want. Let us have a people written constitution, not Abdul Salami and its cold odds. I don't care to know them.
The danger is that if you make it a people written constitution, those 12 states again will still go.
No, they will not. There's a vote.
All right.
The vote will come from the regions.
The Black Panther.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Give us your final submission. 2 minutes. Thank you. You are not there. Black Panther, your 2 minutes, sir. Final submission.
Thank you, Niger Watch. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. You see, I want to thank everybody. You see, I want to thank Niger for going to that portion. And I want to remind him, when I started all this thing about politics in Nigeria, I told him, even before he joined politics, we have sat down with people that wrote the law that you are following, your judicial law. They said it that the problem Nigeria is having is the constitution. There is no way you can amend it. Even a professor repeated it. There is no way you can amend it because it was written in funding or to one-sided portion of people to favor them to take over the governance of Nigeria. Now, if you look at the constitution, if you look at the voting pattern, already as we are now, the voting pattern, the North will always have their way anytime they vote for anything, which is not supposed to be so in a sovereign state, in a secular state.
Yeah, but they have more people. What did you expect?
A secular state, let me tell you the definition of a secular state. A secular state is supposed to be more prosperous than a state that is that has only one language. It's supposed to be more prosperous. That is why we said we should go back to the regional governor, because every region was prosperous. The North were so much prosperous during the regional the regional governance we had. They were prosperous. Everybody was proud of Nigeria. When our prime minister went to US, the US were on the streets waving their flag, Nigeria flag, to welcome the prime minister. That was when we were prosperous. And some group of people gathered together and formed a military regime and started bringing us down because of their selfish intention to drive and monopolize the country to one side. That's what's causing all this problem. You and I, we are arguing here because the foundation of our problem is the constitution. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. All right. Mr. Oduwa, 2 minutes, sir.
Okay. Thank you once again. For me, however they said, we are follow. Let me tell our brother who is talking of recruit. It is no recruit you need technology. You said if they fool everywhere. In Italy here, because I use my place to give example. In my house that I am living, if I come out of my door, local government will be watching me. A distance to my local government, just like the people that know, if you know Ring Road and you are living at Ipobai or Danda Upper or Uniben, Ring Road will be seeing you. Ring Road, they will be watching you at Ring Road. So if you have people everywhere, let's just say you have those police that you are talking about, can the person living in Ring Road see what is happening in Uniben? Or can they see what is happening at Bubai? It is because technology is everywhere. They put camera, which we call surveillance, just like what they are now calling drones today. So America surveyed your bush. Did you know that they have surveyed your bush now? This recent, they are even pressuring. That is why they are pressuring. They have surveyed your bush, entire Nigeria, entire that north. In their Washington, they did not need to come to Nigeria. They survey it in Washington. Why? Because they have that technology. So if they want to take any of people out of it, they know where and where to press button. It will take the person away. So all those one you are telling us, trying to tell people, and it is recruit that, my brother, what they need is technology. And if they give technology to Mustafa, I mean what you call the president, they knew whether Christopher or something like that, and really he put those boys out there to work, they will within a week all these menace will stop. Because did you know that the gun that they are using, those terrorists are,
why is Hamas still there?
The gun that those terrorists are using, technology we discovered. Let me give you an example. Did you know how France destroyed all the ammunitions that Gaddafi were having, that we are using to boost? They did not need to come inside Libya. It was technology from sea. They take it away from sea.
How is Hamas still there?
So when we are talking,
Hamas is gone forever.
No, let me tell him. If you're talking of Hamas,
what is this man saying?
Now let me tell him, Hamas is for Gaza. Why the people that we are fighting them were Israel? So they are not the same people. But this one is Nigeria. See, listen, my brother. This one we are Nigeria, and the people that want to fight these terrorists are still Nigerians. So don't use us to compare. Thank you, Mr. Najawash. Thank you very much.
All right, Mr. Dua. Thank you very much, sir. God bless you. I appreciate you. Let's hear final submission from Nigeria. 2 minutes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. See, I don't know why our people don't do simple deductive reasoning. America has never used technology to destroy all terrorists. They've never done it. They didn't do it against Al-Qaeda. They didn't do it against ISIS. They didn't do it against Boko Haram. They didn't do it against anybody. Maybe partly because they did to confess that they are partly funding it. I don't know. But they simply haven't done it. The idea that somehow Nigeria is going to be an exception, when you know 6 Hiroshima nuclear weapon size explosion has been deployed against Hamas and Hamas is still standing, because you don't understand the nature of the problem. You're just thinking that technology solves all the problem. Yes, technology is very, very important because it saves soldiers' lives. But you use it in a way that it saves soldiers' lives, but allows them to be present. Human beings are the ultimate weapons. If they are present everywhere, this terrorist group can't be able to run away when they kidnap people. The police will engage them. And sometimes you hear that police are engaging them, but they will send another set of people to go to the village and start massacring people. That's how they operate. But if you have more around that area, you will see that as they are doing that, you will see more security forces arrive. Those people will not be able to escape. And if they don't escape once, next time they will not try it again. They will not be able to show up like that again. The only thing they can do is suicide bombing. They can't operate that way anymore. You have to start taking time away from them, and the only way you can take time away from them is to be present.
Are you talking about a terrorist?
Yes, you can take time away from terrorists.
They will not try it again.
They will not try it again.
Did you say they will not try it again?
They will not try that method. I just said they're going to change their tactics to suicide bombing. They said they'll change their tactics to suicide bombing. That's what I said. Because suicide bombing, they don't need time. They just need to get somewhere and blow it up. But this one, you can hear that they will operate for 6 hours. Nobody will be there. As a matter of fact, sometimes for days. Did you see? You even saw the defense minister when he was talking to this in a very dark man, telling him that his own officers have not gone there for 2 days. What kind of country is that? Because they are scared. They are not present everywhere.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So obvious.
Thank you, Tunaja. Thank you very much. Our Jim, they show your 2 minutes, sir. You are not there, so Madarita.
I'm there. Just give it to another person. I will come back. I'm just attending to.
No, you can't come back. No minutes for you again. Tomorrow now you talk. Thank you, sir. Madarita,
I have a lot tonight.
Let's talk to us, man. Good evening to you. It's good to have you on the show.
Yes, good evening, Mr. Elvis. How you doing? My sweet mommy, Lami. Greetings to give us a mandate, Black Panther, Mr. Odua, to Nigeria, and of course Prince Alabo. Mr. Elvis, I don't know what the topic is. I just wanted to hear you guys' voice. So that's all I have to say.
So I want to explain this topic now.
I'm just saying.
I don't understand this pattern. No.
Are you guys not happy?
This pattern, if I say I go adopt this pattern too.
You guys should be.
Put your eyes on the globe and adopt Madarita pattern.
Okay, Madarita, greet us when you're going there.
Yeah, I just getting, and there's something that you said you wanted to talk about on Saturday. Unfortunately, on Saturday I'll be too. I'll try to join, but I don't think I'll be able to because I have a commitment that day. But about the Two-Face issue and all that, and I have a bone to pick with you, Mr. Elvis, in particular about this Two-Face and this stuff because I remember when this thing happened and I remember the words that you said. So I really don't have anything to say.
Madarita, I go join you. I remember the word too.
Yes. So anyway, it was
talk. Mona, not worry.
You go remember when we talk on Saturday. I am among the team of Madarita. I join your team.
Forget that thing. Forget that thing. Don't worry.
We go nail you down.
Don't worry. No wala. Now my own fight for it.
Mr. Elvis, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for dedicating your time on the daily basis. You deserve all the accolades. You really, really do. And also the people who come here. No, not just you. First of all, my lovely mother, of course. You guys know I cannot miss that. She comes here every single day. Mommy, I'm the only child that loves you here. And nobody can take my place. And then to all the panelists who come here, Mr. Jonathan, we're missing you. Madam Irene Finest. I don't know. I've not heard from Madam Patricia. I don't know if she's here. And yeah, Mr. Ferrara, Prince Edos. I can't. My head right now. There's a lot of people's names. I'm sorry if I didn't remember your names, but
Madam Busy Brains.
Yes, Madam Busy Brains. Yeah, it's been a while. Yes, I know. And the usual callers, Madam Origin, and then the love of God is my strength. We miss you here. I wish you could come, and call and, just give us some encouragement. And, all our brothers and sisters out there in the comment section. Yes, Madam Nena, yes. Oh, yeah, she's busy right now. It's the end of the year, so New York is very busy. And then the uncontestable comment section. You guys, that's just that's a whole different level of panels in the comment section. It's just the only person that that I'm hoping to come to the panel one day is Mr. Johnson Emmanuel. Sir, I just wish you could come here and just join the panel. And of course, my brother Abuazi and our lovely daughter Debsy. You're just an amazing person. God bless you, my sister. God bless you. And overline and Madam Eugenia, I pray that you found your brother. I don't know the status of the update on that, but
nothing yet. We have not found that.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, we in the spirit of celebration, of the birth of Jesus Christ. I mean, that's Christmas. Just in case some people don't know what Christmas is, we should also remember the people who are in need. A lot of people are going through a whole lot. And many people personally, many people are going through a whole lot. So please try to remember them. It doesn't have to be money all the time. If you have something to give, fine. But sometimes a phone call and words of encouragement is very important. People need to hear some kind words. It's very, very important. And my brother, Mr. Alex, I don't know where you are, but you're highly needed. Mr. Chris Dublin, I don't know where you are, but you are highly needed here. So, Mr. Elvis, thank you so much. That's all I have to say now. Because if I start talking, you guys know that it will be a different show. But, I just want to end it here. Thank you.
Thank you. You not say to Nigeria, you missed to Nigeria.
I mentioned his name, Mr. To Nigeria. Yes, I did.
But you not say you miss him.
Nah, trouble. Now this one they find. You always find trouble.
I miss you,
if you don't find trouble, go sit down for fence, as you always they do.
Wait, Mr. Elvis, Miss To Nigeria on what level? Like, he comes here, he's been here like, there's a time I was in the panel, he was here, talking about
and that's what bad I do.
No, my
I mentioned the people that we missed, that usually come here often, but they don't come here.
My name now. You didn't say you miss me.
Mr. Elvis, I don't miss you. I'm saying it, but I don't miss you because you are here every day. And I appreciate you.
You see the way she outclassed me and To Nigeria. You not see? Just because we did.
I didn't add To Nigeria. I said, Mr. Elvis, I do not miss you because you are a constant. In fact, you are perpetual.
You want set you up.
I want to miss yesterday. Today, To Nigeria.
Exactly. What am I going to be missing here now? I praise all the people who call me on a daily basis. I appreciate you.
You don't praise us. We thank you. Don't mind Nigeria Watch. You want sit for offense. You want look WrestleMania. Now you want do so.
Mr. Elvis, you were qualified for black soup. Now you're just doing as if maybe I'm going to remove me too. I just give you black soup without meat.
The black soup don't they purge in belly.
That's all I know. They promise 78 years. I never see here for I.
And yes. The only man that gives me, in fact, there are two men who give me the chance here. Dr. CM, they give me their time, and Mr. Lewis. Yes, those are the very two gentlemen who have allotted their time to me. Maybe once it's only one time, Mr. Black Panther, one time out of 365 days. But Mr. Lewis and Dr. CM,
I won't get season.
Dr. CM, you are missed. I miss you, Dr. CM. And I miss you, Mr. Lewis. Please, we need to hear your voices. We need people to learn.
They not miss me, that they miss CM, they miss Sir Lewis.
Mr. Lewis, you are a constant denominator. So why should you are there. It's no need to miss. These are people that are not here. So, and we actually need more voices. I mean, we're going to 2026. We need more female voices. We need more channels. I don't have time. I will have opened a channel. But please, we need people to, that could somehow, you cannot be exactly like Nigeria, but start from somewhere. I would support you. We need more people 2026. We're in dire straits right now. And we need more female voices because I know that the power of a woman is very important, especially in a country. If the women are not given some sort of power, when I mean power, not to control, but to give people a different view about issues concerning our country. Like if the mother of the house is not happy, nobody's going to be happy. That's a fact. That's a fact. I don't know about you guys, but that's a fact. So please, we need more female voices, even if it means Debsy. Our sister Debsy, all the way from Nasarawa, she's here every day. We're talking about data, but she's here every day. So if we could have her in the panel, even if she comes for the first 15 minutes, just like how Mr. Elvis was doing Mr. Alex because it's in Amagba, we should come. So we need those constant voices. I'm talking to my lovely female, Madam Eugenia. I know if you can come, it will be lovely. And the love of God is our strength. It will be amazing. Madam Irene Finest, please, we need your voices. A lot. I'm not saying the men are not important, but when you hear a lot of female voices, I know Madam Patricia comes in here. Madam Nena used to come, and there was another lady too. Actually, I've forgotten their name, but they come once in a while. But it's very important, the female voices, their advice, it's very, very important that we have them here. And every other person that has not been here for a long time, please, you guys need to come. It's just not election season. Nigeria right now, we're going through different phases. Don't wait for election to show up. People need to be educated. People need to be educated. People need to be knowledgeable, to be inspired. And when you have more channels like this, it's going to help us. It's seriously, it's going to help us. It will change your trajectory of your thinking, because some people are just in a box. They need people like us to like, okay, there's something outside this box I'm caged in. There's so many ideas that we can dish out to people. So please, we need more of you to come out. Thank you so much, Mr. Elvis. In fact, you are the bedrock of all this inspiration. I told you are a priest of, you are a priest of, there's a word I usually use for you. That's what you are. You're a great guy. You're a priest of truth. Yes, that's the word. You're a great guy, and please keep standing on that pedestal. And thank you so much for coming in every day. And the panelists that come, man, you guys are too much. God bless you all. Thank you, Mr. Elvis. You see, they cannot talk that time. You people made me talk. I just said I came to hear your voice. You people made me talk. Thank you. Good night.
All right, Madam Rita, thank you very much. Now play. You still talk for 9 minutes. Now play. You know, I don't want to talk. She says she don't want to talk. Whether we allow, if I talk for 20 minutes, you know.
Now you set them up now.
Well, I'll do well. Yes, Madam Ifi, we never hear from us. Well, yes, that's true. So people were writing names on the comment section, you know. Yes, but they will come out whenever they're, you know. So one thing you guys must understand is that to keep the consistency of myself on this platform and my mother, Abu Azi, you know, easy. You understand? We are every day. And why the panelists, some of them are not here every day. In fact, none of the panelists are here every day. You understand? You know, just that they are doing a rotational coming in and all that, you know. So it's not easy. But we have some of the panelists who do at least a minimum of 4 days a week. As moderator talker, I will join our voice to tell some of you there to create your channel and start talking. All this one where everybody your fold hand say, you not concern me, not concern me. You know, I don't understand how we want to, you know, get this better country when a lot of people are not talking at the same time. When it also comes about the money we make here, I believe say you say you're not the forbid to make money. So we want you to join us and make this money on YouTube. The channel you are using to watch me right now, start doing video there every day and make millions of naira. Right? I mean millions of pounds. I don't know how I want to talk. Come out. The all of them are going to shake bomb for TikTok. Talk about politics. Because they are listening to you. That's one thing you don't understand. They are listening. But when they know that the people that are talking are few people, they know they take us serious. Let's assume, so we just get like this kind of Nigeria's platform, 50. I mean 50 that is consistent, coming out every blessed day. 50, the whole Nigeria will hear them now. You don't know. The whole Nigeria, they will hear them. 50 I talk, for your mind, go to say 50 plenty, not plenty, compared to how many will be for our country. You know how many Nigerians on social media? And Nigerians on social media, you know, that come out every day for irrelevant things, we are more than 1 million. Yes, we're more than 1 million. So we're only asking for just 50 now that will dedicate themselves, their platform on just politics. You know, money they well, so that you can be making billions of naira. Join. Some of them will even say try before you constantly enter house. Why now? It doesn't mean say they swear for you, they forbid money. You they forbid money.
Nigeria watch.
Yes, sir.
On that issue of internet, there, Nigerians are in totality. Nigerians are the most people that uses the internet effectively to get something out.
Very
either way. But very because of the kind of trouble we have in Nigeria, some of them are diverting. But in totality, I've seen the power of the Nigerians, what they did this week.
All right. Let's stand for what is right. by coming down to speak truth to power. And people will come to the end of this broadcast. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you very much. Give us some Bandit, Black Panther, Mr. Odua, Tunaja. Thank you very much. Thank you, Dream Nation moderator. Thanks for coming in. Wonderful Mommy Diaspora. Thank you very much, Mommy. Thank you for all that you do. Abu Azi, thank you very much. I appreciate you. And thank you, Didi Anthony. Thank you, Sendam. I appreciate you for the super chats. And everyone right there, thank you very much, my people. Sendam once again, Love Maduka, Mana Peggy Monday, Clement, thank you, to Nigeria, Divine Cross, Organapos just commenting, good evening to you. Yeah, we're rounding up now. And people, now tomorrow again, I'll see you now by God's grace, 7 p.m. Nigerian time. If we can put out a video for you during the day, we'll do that. If not, by God's grace, we'll be here together in the evening. All right, good night, my people.
This is what we are living in this world, all of us today in motion. Everybody there in motion, moving to our various stations. As we there in motion, make we do good to ourselves, yo. Make we do good to our neighbor. Before we reach our station, every work gets paid. Every work gets paid. Why can't I go to work? Nobody work. Every work gets paid. Why can't I go to work? Nobody work. I make a fear my God. Why can't I go to work? Nobody work. I make a fear my maker. Why can't I go to work? Nobody work. Whoever will come and go on song, organize. My God, I make a fear my maker.